Unmuted. Hey everyone, what's going on? And you guys' mics are unmuted. Cool.
Hello.
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 Video call. There we go. Look, we know how to stream.
Nice.
Look, there's people.
Oh my
Hey.
god, there are people. Oh, is this the XP from last time?
Did we?
Yes, I did just
How
do
many
the
levels
XP
did
for
we
last
gain?
time. That's
Probably none.
why. That's why we started at like 8.
Definitely didn't level up, right?
No,
No, we
that's not
definitely didn't
enough.
All right, hold on. Let me. It's 3.
The
We
jokes.
currently have 3793 plus 1262.
You know, Lich, I thought about doing the whole Funky
55.
Tunes thing, but I don't want to accidentally get the stream copywritten, and I don't have anything to edit stuff, and I just directly upload it onto YouTube for people, and I don't want to have to chop the thing to bits without software to do it. But yeah.
Choppy.
So we're at 50, 55.
Yeah. So how's everybody doing? It's been 2 weeks. Rindis had a vacation. It looked
I
like
sure
it was
did.
lovely.
Yes. Yes.
I saw you got to ride horses.
I did get to ride horses. My horse was an asshole.
Oh, that sucks.
Like horses.
My
Oh,
horse,
it's good.
my horse decided he was done with the horseback riding stick after about 2 minutes and just wanted to keep wandering off to try and find food.
Mm. See, in my experiences, which are fairly minimal, all horses are dicks. I haven't met like
I
a
didn't try to
nice
ride
horse.
your ass around.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame them for being dicks. I'm not saying that there's a problem with them being so. It's just like I want to invite one over to my birthday party.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Yeah. Can't let a horse in the house. What would the neighbors think?
So, other than
You'd be horsing around.
E3 work and what has everybody been up to this week?
Streaming. I played one shot of Inspectors yesterday, which I talked about before you got here. It's interesting. I'd like to play it again at some point. It's very improv heavy, which the people I was with were a little bit less. I don't think they didn't know that it was as improv heavy as it was going to be, because it is a very improv heavy game, and there are things in that game, because it was written back in 2003, where it's like, this should have been mentioned 4 chapters earlier. But otherwise it was pretty fun. Ghostbusters is a fun thing to do.
Nice.
Especially because we went into a haunted house that should not have been there, and went into a portal into another dimension and fought some Mothmen.
Cool.
That sounds great.
I mean,
Yeah.
it sounds like a hell of a good time to me.
My character was just me channeling April from Parks and Rec, but with an Australian accent. So
Wow, that sounds that's a thing.
That sounds amazing.
it was a lot of fun.
I think it's funny that you said April when it's literally Aubrey Plaza playing Aubrey Plaza.
Well, I mean,
She does show that she has range in Legion, though.
I was about to say, like, I've seen her in other stuff. That isn't just her. She is playing a character. The thing.
Yeah, but have
yeah,
you seen her in like an interview or something though? Like,
yeah,
she's
I have.
very April in real life, or
Again,
in interviews at least. Interviews can't really be called real life.
Yeah, but other than that, I've just been doing like stream stuff, Divinity. What else? What did I do last week? Firewatch.
we had
Return of the Obra Dinn?
We had that awesome and totally not awkward episode of Mass on Monday.
We did, yeah. We had 2 dates, one of which was planned, one of which wasn't really planned at all.
Mhm.
One of which was super awkward, one of which was super powered.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Super awkward and super powered.
And then our Nova just decided to break the game with God mode, and
Well,
I'm sure
but
that's
you can
who
only
put
do
God
that
mode
once,
into the
right?
game then?
twice.
Damn
yeah,
game
twice.
designers.
Apparently Nova's can, because he was just like, I'm just gonna rewrite all of the things about this supervillain.
Yep.
It's that's fun.
The Nova use their moment of truth.
I don't know
For
what that
people who
means
have
'cause I
played
haven't
Mask,
played Mask.
you understand. For people who haven't, the moment of truth is basically thing you unlock with XP that you can use to gain narrative control of like a situation.
Oh, cool.
And
Yeah.
each hero type has a different way of doing it, and the Novas is literally, I hack the console commands and they just rewrite script, and it's like, yeah, they were just like they were in the middle of fighting their supervillain called the Spider, and he was basically just a Latino
Kingpin.
Kingpin, thank you. He's just a Latino kingpin, and his power was having a lot of money and having a lot of henchmen and being slightly stronger than average. And you know, the two of them were fighting, and then he's just like, I'm just gonna do my moment of truth, and I'm just gonna hack away all of his money and influence and everything, and just make him worthless. And it's like, okay, done. He's a nerd now. It's like, and so he just deflated and wasn't like a big buff Latino man anymore, and he was just a little tiny Latino man with no money or power.
Little tiny Latino.
He was no, on the magical Latino was the limo driver. We did throw a Monster Prom reference.
Yeah, we
Thank
did.
Goodness,
Wait,
everyone should have a monster.
So you
prom.
had a small magical Latino cat driving your limousine?
He was a limo driver for the mayor's daughter, who is currently hooking up with our doomed hero.
Oh no,
Yep.
doomed.
I think
Yeah,
I think you get the
See,
pick
our
whether
our
you're
doomed hero
or not.
refuses to use her doom powers,
Which is fair because she doesn't want to die, but like also,
I can't narratively move this along if she doesn't.
yeah.
I keep telling her it's like you have to use them so that I can, you know.
Well, it's because the Doom powers is if you don't do the things that it says, right?
No, it's when you use them.
Let me.
She has a bunch of
I don't
crazy
remember.
stuff.
It's been
She has a
a while.
bunch of crazy stuff that when she uses them, it adds to the Doom track.
Yeah, I just don't remember like what the
There might be
things she took
some
were.
for if she doesn't, it adds Doom, but like her powers, a bunch of her powers are it moves the Doom track. Like she has one where she can just steal a power from the playbooks, any playbook, and it just adds to the Doom for using it.
Well, yeah, it's what brings your Doom closer, and the things are what like she chose like what overexerting yourself and showing mercy.
Yeah. And so the traits are things that tick it, but I meant her actual like abilities.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She doesn't use her abilities.
I don't know what she chose for her Doom signs. What Doom sign she chose anyway.
She has the Dark Premonition one right now.
Oh, okay.
And I think I can trigger that one, but I haven't had any reason to. But her other one, she has a couple of other ones too that she hasn't used.
I mean, all of them are the PC does it because it's mark your Doom track to do this.
Yeah, and it's like, hey, you should use some of these. So I can...
Just constantly spam her with the video that I just put in chat.
It's also not like the game like a masks game don't last very long. Like they're 10 to 12 sessions at most, because that's powered by the Apocalypse games. Is that their campaign length is
they just fall apart.
Well, they don't fall apart. It's just like you only have so many advancements.
Fair.
Yeah. I mean, I have been in the thing of like, they just fall apart. It's usually not a case of falling apart for
Someone's
actual long-term
exploding.
campaign. No. Timers.
So sorry, I forgot I set that alarm.
It's okay.
I don't see a chat.
You don't see a chat. I just refreshed my chat because it was telling me I had two people in here, and I know that there was at least 8.
Chat's great. Chat's here. Hi, chat. How's it going?
Chat. I want to see what's been up with Shadow and Waxy. Well, Kelsa and Chris, but
Yeah. What happened with you people?
yeah, what have you guys been up to?
I've been doing a lot of talking. I'm sorry.
I've been doing art in the background.
Nice. I saw your friends in their booty shorts cutting up a frog. That was a good picture.
It's a slod, but yeah, basically.
Squads are frogs.
They basically are frogs. I've been doing some art for my Tuesday game. Both me and my buddy Dempsey, who's also in the game, we both play half orcs, and we both drew both of our characters wearing booty shorts that says "Are you nasty?" across the butt. You know, just because that's just what you do.
Well, the real question is, are you nasty?
But the more exciting thing actually is for my Monday game, which is Mobile Frame Zero Firebrands, Love and Banterville, Skyfist Dive. we Astini wrote and performed a song in character as Ray, her character, and she also made like this really fantastic like album cover art for him, and it was amazing. And so we got to debut that live on the show, and
So
then
I watched the first couple episodes of Love and Banterfell, and do you guys like stage it? Do you write scripts and stuff? Because it seems to flow as if it's scripted.
what we've done is we've established a pattern.
Okay.
So basically, every episode, I read the opening, then we each do a solo scene that we narrate in its entirety. And then, in the same order that we read our solo scenes, that we have determined ahead of time what that order is, based on a variety of factors, then we do our whatever game that we're going to do, and we each do one game per session, and that's it. One solo scene and one game per session, or 2 hours, and that's it.
Gotcha.
And so it's we do change that formula up from time to time. In specific, the 2 or 3 episodes ago, there was a cliffhanger, and instead of picking up with the solo scenes, we jumped right in at the moment of that cliffhanger. Basically, all 4 of us were in the same house, and not everybody knew everybody else was there, and there was some stealing time togethers going on that were running into each other, and it was a little bit complicated and messy, as it should be.
I'm just like super impressed that you guys have that type of rhythm where you could like, as a group, play and not feel like you're being stepped on or stepping on somebody when like it's time for their part to just end. Because it feels supernatural. It doesn't seem like there's cues or anything, but I don't know. I was just like impressed by the way that you guys have it like situated.
Well, the 4 of us are all very much on a similar like wavelength on a lot of things, and we all want to see this story, and it's just as important for me to see what happens between Bryn and Ray as it is for my character Silver to hook up with Sash. You know, I want to know what is happening in the lives of all of these characters, and so when it's time for me to shut up and just watch, I am fine with that, and I think we all feel the same.
Yeah, because it's engaging and you're interested.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll. Hey, Chris, how you been? I know you had some car troubles and.
Not great. My
Yeah.
last week has consisted of taking care of a sick child and a broken car, so it's things have been fun and exciting as always. So yeah,
Well.
that's me. I'm old and boring.
I mean, we could talk about E3, but we were also a half an hour late. So, do you guys want to just get into things?
Sounds good to me. Just keep in mind that I will have to bounce in a bit.
Yeah, and you'll
Yeah.
you'll be back to wrap everything up. So.
Yep.
Yeah, and everyone, I'm sorry for being late. That was my bad. I had to help my grandmother out with something, so it took a little bit more time than I expected.
Important.
How dare you help your grandmother? How dare? It's fine. It's totally fine.
How dare her ask me to help her when D&D is a thing?
Right? How dare?
How dare?
Obviously, it's time for her to start her own D&D campaign, so she understands.
Grandma, we have to kill all the undead in the jungle.
Yeah. Jeez.
Every undead must go. That'd be a lofty goal.
The Peninsula of Cholt's not going to save itself.
So I did distribute the experience points from last session, and as a quick recap, we didn't really do anything story-wise. It was very fighty the last week, but there was one fight which was 6 skeletons, 1 specter, and I mean, I guess it was 7 skeletons, and then the 1 skeleton fused with the sector and made like a hybrid white. And then there was another fight where it was a Z-Rex that spit up 7 zombies, and the party got 1,262.5 experience from that. So,
Each.
yeah, each. Yeah,
What
it
does
was
that
5.
bring our totals to for someone?
5,055. I put it in the Roll20 chat actually.
Oh,
5,055.
and
Whoa! So
that's-
you only have like 900 or 865 or
I
55 to
kill
go?
all of the jungle animals until I get.
This is my lucky number. This is that experience is my lucky number. So
Nice,
Well-
that's awesome.
Well, guys, we are right outside the entryway to Nangalore, so we're actually going to get some stuff this time. It's going to be
Nangalore?
hex crawling our way through the Cholton lands. I just put you on Camp Righteous. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's fine.
We don't want to be there.
Yeah.
Get us out of there,
The Flaming
please.
Fist are douches.
Yeah, they turn into mind flayers. Get them out of here.
All right, I need to turn the what's it called back on. Yeah,
Fog of
Uh,
War?
yeah. The
I
Fog of
also
War
have a-
is on.
dog.
Dog.
That the child.
I
No
love
child
it.
today. Only dog. There is no child. Only dog.
Where's Muggsy? Muggsy!
Moxie.
Muggsy!
Moxie. Say hello, Moxie.
I
Hello,
love
Muggsy.
you, dog, because you're dog.
Your justification is flawless.
Look at this dog. Doge.
Muggsy's a good pupper.
He is.
He
He's a
tap
very-
dances. It's great.
He does.
Aww.
He gets so excited that like I have wooden floors, so I'm like back and forth. He's so funny.
Oh my gosh, my downstairs is all linoleum, and my dog has no traction, and it's so funny. And she's like, she's dancing around, and it's
I will be right back though, because I think the other one is knocking right now. So
Oh
Mm.
no. I need to figure out where you guys would enter from. So I guess that would, help for me to just look at the hex map and see where you guys came from. That's probably a good call.
To give the real shitty answer, we're entering from outside of Nangalore. Thank you very much.
I mean, I'm glad you cleared that up for me, Sam. You're entering from the northeast of Nangalore.
Northeast. Everyone
Well,
in
almost
that part of
exactly
Nangalore
north, actually.
has these accents. It's a very weird time. Very weird time.
Ah man, welcome to Nangalore. Those parts of
It's wicked awesome.
I can't see.
Neither can I. None of us can.
Yeah, I didn't move your tokens in yet.
Did you know Nangalore is covered with magical darkness, so nobody can see anything?
Well,
I mean,
wait, hold on. You have magic missile. Just attack the darkness.
I'm not a high enough level monk to have blind sight. Come on.
I don't have any more spells. Oh wait, actually, did we get a long rest? Because then I might have
I think
spells.
we-
yes, you did it. You
finished
did
our
get a
rest.
long rest.
Oh, okay. So I should refill my HP and stuff
Yeah.
because I'm in a bad way right now with no spells.
You,
I was at-
That's a
Or-
bad place to
I was at 4 of 41 health, so
you guys killed a zombie T-Rex, so
We did kill a
I'm just like
We
super
did kill a
proud of
Z-Rex.
you guys. You did good.
We killed a Z-Rex and
If you were my kids, it would be like you won your T-ball game. Like,
we killed a Z-Rex and only one person got knocked unconscious.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah.
can roll 20 not be super laggy?
No.
Hold on, I'm gonna flip back to roll 20 because everybody's still
I
looking at our
can't.
faces. I'm like sitting here like derping out, like how does this work?
Roll 20, help
Thinking
us.
my roll 20 is like completely kaput right now. That's a fun combination of words. Completely kaput. All right, I need to refresh.
Mm,
The land of milk and honey.
barf, barf.
I will
not my
say
dog.
that Blair Witch looks surprisingly really good. The game. They made a Blair Witch game and it looks really good. Seems like no one cares though.
I I got motion sick watching the Blair Witch Project when it first came out. I was I was on a date and I threw up.
Oh,
So I don't know. I got some bad uh got some bad memories.
I don't care much for most horror movies or horror games, so for me, it's kind of a wash.
Man.
Also, I
I feel
believe
you though.
Blair Witch was filmed like 2 hours from where I live, if I remember correctly.
I thought it was
So-
filmed in Virginia. You live in California, you goof.
And it's not Blair Witch. It's a different. There's another horror movie series that's like filmed like 2 hours from where I live. That's not LA. It's like out in the desert somewhere where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm close to there.
My Roll20 is running like complete garbage, guys.
That's-
I don't know
Oh, hey,
what to
cat.
do about it.
Stop it.
Oh,
Tonight is plagued a bad game.
Close the window and open it again.
yeah.
Use a different browser.
No.
No.
I don't have another browser installed other than Internet Explorer, and I'd rather die.
That's
Oh,
fair.
I mean, I use Firefox, even though Roll20's stuff is usually made for Chrome, and it's working just fine. So only
Well,
Well,
time when it,
I don't have Firefox installed is the problem.
you probably change that.
Or I could just keep living my life.
I mean, yeah, you can live your best life. So,
Oh, I said nothing about best. The quality
well,
of my life is subject to debate.
I
in
mean,
many
yeah,
fields.
sure.
But
Look, I wasn't gonna judge your life.
I was being a goof. I wasn't actually calling you out. All right. Is it going to work this time? Well, it didn't freeze that time. There's like 7 versions of each of you guys on the map right now.
7. Wow.
It kind of did that thing where when you click something and it freezes, it just like duplicates it.
Oh, so there aren't like 6 clones of us on there that we're gonna have to eventually fight.
Yeah. Shadow Link. As soon as I touch Iku's token, every single time it freezes my Roll20. I'll give it a second before I make any radical adjustments.
So Iku is at fault
a
here.
tornado warning, just an FYI. So
Oh.
Yeah, it's like
hopefully it
really
doesn't blow away.
it's really stormy around where me and Chris live. Well, Chris lives like an hour away from me, but
Are there tornadoes in Pennsylvania? Is that a thing?
No, we're in New Jersey, but it
Oh,
happens.
okay.
It happens though not.
I was
Not
about to say,
common.
like, tornadoes don't feel like a very like common Northeast.
It's
thing.
been happening a lot more, honestly.
Over
I
the past
actually-
like 4 or 5 years, but they're small tornadoes. They do
Okay.
minor damages.
I mean,
they're still
My neighborhood
damaging
has had
forces of
small
wind.
tornadoes in the last couple of years, but not recently, so that's good.
Okay. I remember just being like,
Oh my
tornadoes.
goodness, everything's moving so slow.
Central Valley.
Yeah, we've also had like weird earthquakes too.
Well, the last time we had one was like 6 years ago.
Now, there was actually just recently an earthquake. off
Oh
of
yeah,
the-
you're right.
look, as
Well,
long
I
as you
clicked
don't
on
have
Iku and it
earthquakes
didn't
and we don't.
Well, I mean, your earthquakes can be like world splitting. So
Yeah, I mean, like
we haven't had that, so that's fine.
Let's keep it that way.
tornadoes and
Yeah,
really
keep that.
tiny earthquakes over like huge earthquakes or huge tornadoes or any of that stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
I
like,
still feel like we're in a good spot weather-wise.
yeah.
can you guys
I don't
see
know.
your tokens by any chance?
No. I see
No.
lots of black screen.
I also see lots of black screen.
I see lots of white screen, but I think I need to reload.
Probably.
I see lots of black screen.
This is moving real bad. I don't know what to do, my friend.
Welcome to Tomb of Annihilation. This is actually a Roll20 technical difficulty stream.
We have
Um,
annihilated it so hard. It's
Yeah,
non-existent.
we
now.
cast
can't
Fireball one
even-
too many times.
I can't even edit the like ownership rights of the tokens right now. Like, what the hell
Weird.
is going on?
Can I actually get Fireball as a sorcerer? Is that something I can do? I keep saying Fireball, and I'm
I'm
like,
pretty sure you can.
I'm pretty sure I can. I just can make
Sorcerers
sure.
and wizards have the same spell list, pretty much.
3rd level evocation. Okay, that's not helpful. Why don't you tell me who gets it? Damn it.
You have to look at the spell lists.
Oh God. That's
I mean, it says everybody's controlled by themselves.
oh. Is it spelled table?
Are you using the ones that have the dynamic lighting enabled?
Oh,
I
spells.
copied the ones we were using last time. I'm pretty sure the ones we set up dynamic lighting were the old tokens.
So do
Oh,
these ones have
oh.
the dynamic lighting on?
Everything's moving very slowly. Let's see.
Oh, it's under lists. Okay, there we go.
No. Well, at least Yina doesn't, but Yina won it. So
What did I do?
you don't have light because you're blind.
No, but I have the light spell now.
Yeah,
So
which is nice. Yeah, they don't have Rendis, you're good for this. What's the fields that I fill for light?
For
With
light
people
is,
with dark vision.
40 20. Dark vision is 60 0.
I do have Fireball. I should switch out Mind Spike or Phantasmal Force for Fireball.
Oh, please take fireball.
I will. I have 3rd level spells. I can take
Especially
it.
now
I
that
just have to
we're
wait till
going
4th
through the
level.
dungeon, so don't even wait until he describes the room. Just say,
I cast Fireball.
that is the best way.
I also, though, that last session taught me that Phantasmal Force is actually very useless in Chilt because you can't affect undead.
It's daytime.
So-
Why do I have the stupid Fog of War on it? It is daytime.
I don't know. It's on you.
Why is it
This
so
isn't our art.
foggy?
Why is it so dark?
Make sure you have global illumination and enforced line of sight on as well.
Left to right.
Global illumination and enforced line of sight are on. Boom. Can you guys see?
No.
Where are we supposed to be?
On the very top of the page in almost the middle.
Nope.
Nope. Don't see anything.
That's blackness.
Don't
I see the void.
Wait. Hold on. How do I tell the game that it's daytime and not nighttime?
That's
or-
the global illumination.
That's the global illumination. Okay.
All right, hold on. Switch over to. All right, hold on. Wait, bring that back up. The functions for the map.
Okay.
All right, scroll all the way down.
Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, those should all be on. Okay, go ahead and select somebody else's token. Go to their dark vision. Oh, you need to enable has sight.
Bap, 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 bap. Wah.
And
We're all blind.
for Yina, her
Right,
light
has
spell.
sight.
It's daytime, so we don't really need to worry about that until we go underground, or if we go
Yeah, but
underground.
if Yina has her one on, it needs to be all players see light. Also, Jabari has a 60-foot dark vision.
Cool. All right, can you guys
Hey, I
see?
Now, yeah.
Yay! Good job. We can see. I need to read a thing. I think.
Just in time for me to have to go out
Ah,
in
I
tornado.
closed it. Oh, you have to leave? Oh shit!
No.
We did start super late. Damn.
Oh,
Man, I feel like the
At
bad
least we
guy
got it
here.
figured out.
ooh,
Yeah.
look at the map though.
I'll
It's
be
a
back
cool
soon,
map,
guys.
right?
Yeah.
See you soon, Chris. All right, so. The block text to read upon entering Nangor is: a fantastic edifice rises up out of the jungle, a hanging garden of exotic beauty. Water streams down the steps between two massive elephant carvings. Beyond them, a broad, flooded avenue runs arrow straight for more than 100 feet before ending at a carving of a Tyrannosaurus face. That's what it says. Tyrannosaurus face. Water pours from the Tyrannosaurus's jaws and flows the length of the concourse to drain down the steps in front of you. 5-foot-high trenches flank the boulevard. Low archways, 3 on each side, are built in the terrace walls. These archways are in various stages of collapse, as are the tunnels beyond them. Beautifully carved, larger-than-life stone faces are mounted between the arches. A wild profusion of plant growth on the upper terraces and multicolored parrots and canaries flit and sing among them. To the north, which is where we are, a dilapidated brick dome rises above the Tyrannosaurus head waterspout. Smaller bell-shaped domes surmount the highest terrace to your left and right. Which I guess is what you guys would see, except backwards.
I was about to say, this feels like we were supposed to be at the bottom of the map for that.
Well, yeah,
you
but
went to
I'm
the
not
bottom.
going to say somehow you came from the south, even though Port
No, it's
Nianzaro is
it's
north.
totally fine. The box text is cool though, so it's nice to
And
hear.
truth be told, like DM element, you determine which way is north and south. You don't need to tell us.
Whatever. Oh,
Yeah.
you guys don't actually see the compass rose?
No, we can, but you know,
We do now.
yeah, we do now, but you didn't need to tell us it was there.
Yeah.
We
That's
could have
fine.
just entered from the bottom and been like, "That's north."
Yep.
Well,
you determine the world in
guess
the
what?
direction.
Retconned. And now you guys are getting eaten by alligators.
Ah, shit.
Oh no, alligators! Oh geez, alligators. Oh, okay.
Well, I'm sorry.
This keeps happening.
Keeps happening.
Happening. Freaking
Like-
alligators.
Ride
They're
the alligator.
crocodiles. I'm sorry, I made that mistake.
Right.
Of
I mean,
course.
This
So
is
I
why
gue-
we have
I
spells.
guess like you guys would be coming from around here-ish, or
Yeah,
around,
that makes sense.
Around here-ish, but I'll put you over here so you have some dry land to work.
All
with.
right. First things first. We
I
cut
don't
down
think
this
the
tree.
crocodiles are being stealthy. There's actually crocodiles.
Yeah, why
Oh,
do
they're action crocs.
why
Okay.
do they need to be stealthy? They're just there.
Yeah.
You can see them on the map, so might as well move their tokens forward too.
Damn crocs.
Also,
There's
I accidentally
wow.
flipped this crocodile upside down, and he's staying that way.
Ah, shit.
Rip.
I mean, he's asleep. You flipped him onto his back and rubbed his belly.
See?
Why do we have squiggly marks on us?
Because you guys were blessed, or
okay.
was it blessed or guidance?
Hashtag blessed.
I
We
think it
were.
was blessed.
There was a bless on last week or last game, yeah.
We were. Yeah, I guess I don't know.
There was a somebody blessed us during the Xerox.
Yeah,
fight.
Iku did the blessing.
Yeah, we had it. It was there.
I'm so confused by the layout of my page right now. All right. So Iku's like, we've arrived. Now, this place isn't precisely dangerous beyond what you would expect in a overrun city of jungle, vegetation, and animals. So just be on your guard, but we shouldn't experience anything crazier than we already have. At least I don't expect.
Right.
And
Well-
what exactly are we looking for here, Iku?
That's a really good question. Give me 1 second to find the thing that Iku was looking for, because it's been 11 episodes since we talked about that.
Medicine, I think.
Yeah, it's herbs for a
Some kind of
medicine, but I
medicine.
forget what it's called.
Also, are these spider webs?
It looks that way.
Because that's gonna be a fight if that's those.
Let's
It
go
looks
that
that way, says the player who has played this before.
Let's go that way. I'm sure it'll be fine.
No. The answer is no.
Where is the guide list? Erg.
Iku.
Should be in chapter 1, right?
Maybe it'd be her reason for going to Nangalore, right? Justification chapter. Iku wants to go to Nangalore to gain power to eventually become a lich herself, a Coatl lich.
Shit. How'd you guess? Damn it.
Wasn't it obvious?
There we go.
Just
I
let it
found
read.
it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. How do I unshow to players?
I mean, you could just tell us to X out.
Don't look at it.
All right.
I don't even have that screen pulled up.
Wait, I know everything.
Well, I'm X'd out. I X'd out of it.
It's fine.
It actually doesn't show us anything. It shows us what her picture says.
Oh,
that's-
okay.
Yeah, and that's what her wanted bulletin for getting hired says. So you didn't show us anything secretive. This is stuff the players should have read while looking at the guides.
I should have read it, huh?
Yeah, you should have read it.
That doesn't sound like me.
All right,
Mhm.
So that didn't tell me shit.
Good.
It might be in her actual.
Yeah, and her token info, which I think I have up. Nope, I don't. Okay. We're killing it tonight. Specifically me. Or especially, maybe, is the word I meant there.
Perhaps.
Mm-hmm. Rare flowers. It doesn't tell me what type of rare flowers you
Make
shits.
it up.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to name a people, let alone a flower.
Just say
Oh,
these
shit, no.
medical flowers. I don't
she's
know.
looking for, what are they called? They're like gargantuan.
Oh, are you talking about those those big jungle flowers?
No, I'm talking about these really pretty onion flowers that I really like.
Mm.
What are they freaking called?
And they're protected by the Onion Knight.
Mhm.
Suddenly, Dark Souls.
Suddenly dark.
Hey,
Giant alum is what I'm thinking of. There we go, alum.
Oh,
Is there
okay.
any medicinal value to an alum? It's an ornamental
there is
onion.
now.
There is now.
Yeah, there is now. This is a fantasy world. They can if we want it to be.
If you guys have never seen those things, they're really cool. If you plant like 1 billion of them around your yard, it looks like your yard's the Feywild. Just
Nice.
saying.
Amazing.
I mean, maybe
It's like
your
a
heart is-
ball of purple flowers on a super long stem. That's pretty much.
Oh,
it.
those. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I've
They
seen
really
those
cool.
in Minecraft.
Aliens have some medicinal value, apparently.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
Probably
according to
similar
chat.
garlic.
Mm. Oh, so we're gonna keep away vampires with it. That's what she wants it for.
I mean, undead.
Yeah. it doesn't
True, but like, you know. All right.
So there's alligator or crocodiles. Damn it! I need to stop living in America.
matter.
I mean,
With
they're
our
both
inferior
I was about to say,
reptile predators.
both exist in America. It's just one's saltwater, one's freshwater.
That's fair. All right. So what do you want to do? Is Iku leading the way? I'm pretty sure there's a certain sorcerer in the party that has a levitate spell.
I can only do it once though, and technically I can only do it. I can only do it once per day, so I can only do it on one person.
Not like we have a magic flying snake person. or
Iku
anything.
pushes
exactly.
Yina into the water with the crocodiles.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm
No,
gonna die now.
I'm kidding. It's jokes, dang it.
So,
And it's just a prank. Gets
just a
the
prank.
water.
It's just a prank as you're getting mauled to death by crocodiles.
But yeah, I will cast because all we need is somebody with like a rope, and then like, well, not a rope. The easiest thing, because I had two ideas. One is like, yeah, levitate across with like a rope or something, and everybody climbs the rope across. Or there's a tree right here. You chop the tree down and put it across as a bridge.
I don't know how big the tree. It doesn't look like it has the height.
I mean,
You know what? That's only like 15 feet. Sure. If you want to chop the tree down,
We could also tree and then tie the rope to the elevated trunk here, and then just shimmy across.
That's true.
if you chop the tree down, you'll probably piss off the weird mask spirit friends and the Fey
We're
dragon.
not going to offend the Chewinga. How dare?
Well,
Yeah.
don't chop down the trees then.
Oh, I mean, okay. There seem to be a lot of chopped down trees on the other side, so
That's fair.
Well,
I
this
think
place
those
is a
are actually
ruin.
those-
Obviously, it's because they chopped down the trees.
I think those ones are just so big that they don't show the full thing.
That could explain it.
That's
too.
my guess.
okay. That would make more sense. Okay, then yeah, I will use mingle with the wind. You know, we'll just be like, okay, because she has a rope. I'm pretty sure. If she doesn't, she'll ask. Yeah, she has a rope. She has 50 foot of rope.
She borrowed Azaka's. It's fine.
All right then. Yeah, she's gonna mingle with the wind, and she's gonna just chop up into the air, and there's gonna be like a little cloud in her. And she's gonna levitate across. Hopefully somebody will give her a push, because levitate you technically can't move unless somebody moves you.
Imbari gives her a gentle nudge.
Okay, cool. So she'll go across and she'll tie the rope to this tree right here.
You hear
So
like
yeah.
a wet splat and a.
Son of a bitch.
What the
Well,
fuck?
I'm over here now. They're definitely undead. Cool. I'm like at least 10 feet in the air, so I'm gonna, after I tie up the tree, I'm gonna go higher and look down. What do my Genasi eyes see?
Mhm.
What is that? What are those?
What are those?
What are those?
Those are.
Oh, fun times.
I don't know what those are.
I know what
Let me
those
see if
are.
I can get a picture of them.
You should have a picture of them in your bestiary.
Hopefully, they don't have ranged attacks, because I'll be fine if they don't.
That is not. That doesn't sound very confident.
Yeah, it's not very confident.
I'm not.
You don't really have much of an idea what the hell they are, to be honest with you.
I mean,
They
that's
are,
why I was
they
saying
are
I hope-
slightly
I-
humanoid,
I, the
but
player,
like
hope they do.
But
much
what do
more
they
plant.
look like?
Yeah, what do they look like, huh?
They're like viney masses of. Bleh.
Oh, you know, having a fireball right now would be really useful. Blame myself. It's a good thing I'm in the air.
You know,
Definitely not
what
gonna
do your Ganassi eyes see?
So it looks like
Mine-
a wildly decomposed corpse that has been infested with vines, with yellow flowers on them.
A vine-infested corpse has yellow flowers.
Oh, that is fascinating. Iku, are these the flowers you are looking for?
No.
Oh, well, okay. You know, you may destroy them.
Okay. I guess
may
this is the
destroy
time as any. All right.
Uh-oh.
I'm a little bit terrified of them, just a little bit. So let's I don't know what these things are made of or anything. So yeah, I'm 20 feet up. I'm gonna cast fire bolts at this one, I guess. I don't know.
Burn them.
Yeah, burn
I
it.
just showed you a picture of what the artist rendition. of them
Oh,
are.
it's a zombie too. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna cast fire at it then.
Zombie and plant.
Yeah.
Must not like fire.
Nope.
Must not like fire. That's a law.
Yeah,
Zombie
it's a
and-
law. It's true. All right, so fire bolts.
Well, there's two of them. Which one are you shooting?
Oh,
the
I was
firebolt?
shooting this one. Sorry,
Okay.
my bad. I don't know if I had to roll the hit, but I did, and I got an 8.
An 8 does not hit.
Okay, cool. Can I cast it again?
Can you roll initiative?
Sure.
Hold on. Let me open the initiative thing, because that would help.
I'm assuming everyone else is crossing behind me, but like
You haven't
hope
put the rope down yet, have
I
you?
have.
Oh.
I said I would do that before I deal with these Zambos.
Ah, okay.
But yeah. But you can otherwise, because if I hadn't put the rope down yet, that would be my priority, not shooting the zombies.
Your Okay, I get you. I understand. I feel you will have no trouble tying the rope to the tree without
Cool.
getting attacked by weird zombie men.
Cool. I got a 19 on my initiative.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Good job. You did it.
All right. So fire again. Literally.
You guys should roll initiative too and cross the.
Oh yeah, that's
the
probably a good
river?
idea.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
should stop.
Y'all should cross the stream or whatever.
You're doing so well though. Hey, 13.
Yeah, not bad.
Where is 12?
You're gonna have to roll
12.
for Iku and Shadow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. You Kelsa, yours didn't go into the turn order.
Did you select your token?
I did.
Weird.
It didn't. It didn't give me a pop-up saying I didn't select my token, and my token is currently selected on my screen.
That's weird.
I'll try again. Okay.
You got the
That
same
works.
roll. Perfect.
All right. Well, there we go. Destiny.
Where this initiative button on the player sheet? It's right,
It's smack dab in the middle on
Yeah.
the core part.
but it's not. Oh, you click the words. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, that's intuitive, huh? Iku. Bloop. So, I'm going to guess that Shadow goes before Jabari because he's a rogue, but I could be wrong. Do you
That sounds.
He
do you
has-
happen to have 20 or higher dexterity?
Do you happen to have a plus 8 or more to your initiative modifier?
As a matter of fact, I don't.
All right.
Well,
I'm
it is
going-
your turn again.
Yeah, I'm gonna firebolt this one because it seems threatening. Because it's a zombie.
It's
and
kinda
zombies
just
are
like-
pretty threatening.
It's kind of more like a potted plant, but the pod is a human corpse.
I don't like that at all. Also, I'm
Everything about
suspicious.
it.
Yeah. Also, it moaned. Like,
And made a wet splat.
Yeah,
Don't forget
I
You're
that.
don't-
not making it sound any more appealing.
I don't like it. 12.
I don't like
12
it.
does
I
hit.
don't like it.
Fire.
Okay. 8 fire damage.
Good job.
I'm
It,
gonna
it makes
move-
him
Oh,
and
that's
like
great.
looks over towards the water because you're in that direction.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a branch of this tree and move myself over a bit.
You're just
A
gonna
little
like
further. I'm like, push myself away. It's like, nope, I'm gonna be over here on this tree.
Cool.
my
Shadow
turn.
is going to tightrope walk.
Do it.
And I don't know. Hold on. I need to count this because I can't just like be like, you can move forever. That's
Huh?
where he stops. That's where he stops.
You
Right.
can't just move forever.
No.
I call BS. I'm pretty sure you can just move forever.
Moving forever is not part of our skill set, unfortunately.
It's part of my skill set.
Well, you're a Tabaxi monk, so
Yeah.
shit.
Little known facts: Tabaxi monks are perpetual motion machines.
Mm.
That is.
They
a
are
fact.
speed.
If you dropped her and stuck a piece of buttered toast to her back, she would spin infinitely forever and power all of Chult.
That's true.
That's
Yep.
what Tesla was working on when he died. actually.
Mm.
That and Death Race, but yeah,
I mean, that's powered as Death Ray.
Kitty Death
That's
Rays.
true. Kitty Death Race. It's true. That's how
Damn,
they-
look at that
That's how
stat.
they fired up.
Yeah,
those-
but the problem is he doesn't have sneak attack right now.
Yeah, he does, because he's a swashbuckler.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know how to play Chris's character, so keep me honest, guys.
I just know enough about swashbucklers to know that they have
Damn,
a
that's
bunch
so
of
much
random
damage.
scenarios that like give them that give them sneak attack, and one of them is as long as nobody's within 5 feet of them and they're like basically locked their target, they just do sneak attack damage.
Yep.
So
Huh.
and as
Well-
long as they don't have disadvantage. Or-
Yeah. Well, that worked out really good. It got poked, and it like the body mass started to crumble away, but it's still moving. Jabari, it's your turn. I guess I should like.
well,
There's a rope here.
yeah, 5, and I'm gonna try and shimmy across with the rope. which I imagine
Shimma.
would be
Oh, you have armor on, so that's probably fun.
Shimmy.
Oh, well,
Oh no!
actually, I probably don't even make it. I probably just like, huh, well, I tried.
Yeah, your feet get a little wet.
Yeah, it's like when you try and do like a pull up and you realize you can't lift yourself. It's like I think one is good for today.
So upon stepping in the water,
Oh no.
I'm going to flip this guy back upside right because it
That's
was
fine.
really
I'll
bothering
just
me.
be right there. Yeah.
Crocodile guy is just like, huh? Food.
Okay. Well, if they're turning hostile, Jabari's going to definitely do something about that. He's going to point the Yikawa at it, and then he's gonna say the line Warlock. Wham. All right.
How come there's only giant crocodile in the creatures and monsters
Jabari's gonna
section?
just pack up his things and leave. I'm gonna go have a witch jump in after this. He's just like, okay, I'm done.
Oh,
Next, I'll just park him over here to intercept the crocodile so that they can.
also Kelsa disappeared.
No,
Kelsa?
it's her turn.
Oh no! Everybody's falling away from me.
Falling away from me.
That was being way too dramatic, but
Wait,
Falling away, falling away.
y'all are goof. Y'all all are goof, is what I said. I'm gonna roll for the crocodiles though. I'm pretty sure they're all going to be. Wait. How do I get a character sheet for the crocodile? I have the SRD, but I don't have a character sheet.
You should have an entire list of monsters in there.
In where?
For
On your DM thingy, you should have a bestiary that has all the monsters in.
yeah, in the scenario.
So I have all this stuff, but there's only giant crocodile in the scenario. There isn't regular crocodile.
But he's not giant.
Probably because these are not giant crocodiles. These are just crocodiles.
What size are the giant crocodiles?
The giant crocodiles are gigantic,
Oh.
as implied by their name.
I mean,
they're
there's a lot
actually
of other
not. I think they're huge. Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah, these things are.
Okay. And you sure you don't have just regular crocodile? Just scrolling up.
I may be able to like find it in the wilderness
So,
encounters.
well, hold on. So what
There we go.
you need to do?
I found it in the wilderness encounters. It's cool.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
I probably accidentally deleted it like a dumbass.
Yeah.
Because that's something that
But you-
I tend to be sometimes.
Did you just close it by accident?
No, I closed the giant crocodile. I moved it off the screens.
Oh wow, that was a high initiative for that crocodile.
Them crocs. They got them
Damn
jumps.
crocs.
But they're going to go after turn order, though.
How's it gone?
Kelsa, I haven't looked at Discord to see.
Oh,
if she explained
Zoom
what's
crashed
going
and internet's unstable.
Oh, fun.
Or apparently.
on. Oh no.
So now we got 2 people missing.
We're
This is like-
plagued to D&D bad times, but
Yeah.
um,
Little did you know that this was an adventure, the Jabari Yina adventure.
Yeah, we got this.
Oh.
guys. Hey!
Hey!
I'm back.
Yay!
we were just
It's your-
lament.
It's
We were
your
just
turn.
lamenting your disappearance.
Yeah, my internet decided to crap out on me for a second, but it's back.
Weird.
Okay. So it's my turn.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Jabari fell in the water now, baby? Yes?
Yes.
I puddle splashed and then crit failed an attack. So yeah, it's been kind of just.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have
Alright.
incoming Crocs, but also
I'm just
incoming
over here
Zambos.
being a beat shield. It's fine.
Okay. I think probably. I don't want Jabari like alone down in the water.
Yeah, I got it.
You sure?
He kind of just like
I'm
stuck
wearing
his
my
feet
armor
in the
this time,
water,
I'll be
and the
fine.
crocodiles were like, "Hey, I'm aware of your existence now."
All right.
Yeah.
In that case, we're just gonna go ahead and just like run across this.
The rope.
Run across the rope. Let's see here.
Kill the Zambos with Like
And we're gonna come kill a Zambo. Yeah, totally. So we're
Cool.
just gonna go right to here. Boop. And I guess I need to make some kind of a check here.
Chickity check, 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 check.
Difficult terrain does not cost me any movement because I'm mobile. I don't know if that.
So you're just like running across the tightrope.
Yeah.
I'll give you a DC 13 with advantage because you're a frickin' Tabaxi monk.
Sweet.
Acrobatics? Probably.
Either acrobatics or athletics because cats have
Acrobatics.
grippy feet, so they could use their
Here we
strength to maintain their balance.
I don't need strength. I'm just that good.
Good job, you did it.
It's a good thing you had advantage, though.
I know.
Because I could have gone real badly.
I could not have advantage though. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. And then I'm gonna go ahead and smack this Zombo with my quarterstaff.
Smacked. You hit.
Oh.
Nice.
It's literally a rotting husk with a plant inside of it.
I
Great.
still missed it somehow with my first firebolt, so
Well,
I
you got a
also missed
7.
it, so
I got an 8.
And
Oh,
then-
well, then you were one off.
Yeah.
yeah.
And then I'm gonna rake it with my hind claws.
You hit it.
Yeah, I do. 9 more damage.
Cool. Is that your turn? Do you make any faces at it or nanny nanny boo boo or anything like that? No?
No, that's not really my style.
Cool. Okay.
Unless it's a Zombo, it's not gonna be intimidated.
That's a good point. Well, homie's gonna hit you with a slam. Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So you, my friend, take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Oh no.
And then Shadow is going to take a slam. That does not hit. And that's Zombo's turn. Iku is... I think they'll be able to handle it. These crocodiles are much more threatening. I'll hang out with you. To Jabari. And what can she do? I think she only has... She doesn't have ranged attacks, is I think the problem here. Oop, oop.
Pick up a stone and throw it.
She could. Improvised weapons. Woot. You know what? I'll give her. I will say that she has a swing. I feel like I even mentioned that like her staff had a swing built into the top of it
Ooh.
at one point. So that's a dex roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
With proficiency, I would assume, if she has it.
So this is the crocodile we attacking.
Mhm.
5 and proficiency. See, the problem is she's not a PC.
It should be like if you look at her attack bonus for her quarterstaff, you should be able to figure it out.
She
because-
only has attacks for her bite and constrict. I gave her the quarterstaff.
Oh, I mean, what? I mean, you could figure that out on the bite and constrict too, because it's like the same thing. It's just like, what's
Mhm.
the strength? What's the because I assume she has high strength versus high dex. Because otherwise, it's based on her dex, and then
Mhm.
like, yeah.
Cool. All right. Plus 8. A 12 hits. So 1d4 plus. Does it get the dex mod for a swing?
Yes,
Okay.
I believe so.
For 6 damage to the crocodile. Hit it in the snoot and it was like, brrr!
Ow, damn.
We back around to you.
All right. These things are less dangerous than I thought they were, but I'm still gonna stay up here levitating and firebolting that one
Do it, do it.
because they're obviously not dangerous enough for me to, not firebolt them. Do something more dangerous, I guess. I think that hits, right? 17.
Yeah, 17 hits.
All right. 2 fire damage. Jeez. So yeah, she slings another bolt of fire at it, and it catches. There's more fire, but it's the jungle, so it's muted.
Yeah, it's rainy and junk, so.
Yeah. But yeah, that is my turn. I'm still gonna stay up here because I'm not gonna get seen by any of these. I'm not gonna get attacked by any of these crocs while I'm 20 plus feet in the air, and the zombies seem to be a little bit occupied.
The crocodiles went to the same school as Airbud, so watch out. All right, well, this one's gonna come and chomp on some Jabari.
Nah, it'll be fine.
I mean, I would hope so.
You said that last time.
I did.
All right, I have way
wasn't wearing
too
armor
many
then,
things
though.
open.
True.
Okay.
Do you have shields? Is that a thing you have?
I have shield and I have
Chop.
a shield.
Does a 21
Oh,
hit?
It's 5 piercing. I'll let it hit. It's fine.
You
Oh,
are grappled.
So yeah, you're strained too.
Oh, well. Nah, I already said it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can grapple me. That just means I can stab it real close.
Cool. And this one's gonna bite Iku.
Oh, whoa, hello.
Damn, she's grappled.
You're both grappled.
This one's gonna come
5
And-
2.
Oh no.
bite the crocodile that's biting Jabari because it wants the foods.
I mean, it could just bite Jabari.
Nah, but I mean, I'm trying to play it out like it would actually play out in the like.
Sure.
Oh no. Treating animals as animals instead of pieces for me to move around is kind of the thing that I like to try to do. It hits the other crocodile for 7 piercing damage. It lets out a yip.
What, does that mean this crocodile is also grappled and restrained?
Yeah. Wait, does that mean Jabari is no longer grappled and restrained? Because
No,
you can't be
it's-
grappled and restrained.
That is
while
entirely your
restraining.
call because if
It's
I
just
like
a shade of grappling and restraint.
I was like in 3-5, you just add to the grapple pile. I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Do you guys know about the peasant bomb?
Yeah, the peasant railgun? Yes.
Yeah. Well, no,
Alright,
not the
tell me
peasant
about
railgun. There's a bomb where
There's a
everybody
bomb?
does like a like everybody grapples, and they end up in the same 5-foot square.
Oh,
And then
this,
the
yeah.
person in the middle dies, and then everything explodes off them because they have to leave. They can't stay in the same 5-foot. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's amazing.
But yeah, it like this crocodile isn't being grappled by Jabari, so I assume this crocodile could grapple this crocodile, and it
This-
just means
This
both him.
crocodile, this crocodile sees that this crocodile is all sorts of messed up, and it's gonna bite it.
It's gonna get so grappled.
They used to be a family, and then you showed up.
Yo, it's dog.
They were never a
It's
family.
dog eat dog
Apparently
world
not.
out here in Nengalore.
Yeah.
That's an initiative. That's not the.
It's a
right button.
croc eat croc world, apparently.
Oh, it
Wow.
doesn't hit.
It's the only croc that didn't hit.
What a croc.
It's a run. It's
What
the
a
run of the
croc.
run of the litter.
Well, so the crocodiles are done. It is Shadow's turn. He is once again going to rapier poke this husk thing.
Rapier.
Rapier, patoo. Well, that's a hit.
Yay!
Hey.
For
Oh.
it's dead regardless. Good
Yeah, good job.
Regardless of that bad one roll.
Kersplat.
Poke.
That thing
Kersploot.
splats. I think you like poked one of the yellow flowers and flicked it into the air, and the whole thing just crumbled to the ground.
Nice.
They're kind of
Good-
like
good-
parasite zombies.
Oh, fun.
Well, that's not saying how they operate in their
Well, yeah, but
zombieism,
still.
but that's Jabari, it's your turn.
Well, I suppose
The
I need
oh,
to
never
break
mind.
out of this grapple because restrained sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Time
It
to flex
does.
and
You're
bust
not
out of
wrong.
here. Wow. Well,
No, no.
Nope.
hey, this is a fun way to spend my turn. All right, I'm done.
Nope.
That's it. That's all I can do.
You're getting munched, but you can't do an unmunch. Waxy, it's your turn.
All right. Um. So we've got there's still one Zombo up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and smack it with my quarterstaff. No, that's a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Like even the that's a miss. Ouch.
Yeah, you missed it.
Not one.
Ugh. Oof. Oof.
Welp.
I'll still go ahead and spend my bonus action to give it a kick.
Just give it a quick kapap. You hit it that time.
All right. How about 7 damage?
For 7 damages. Cool. It has been logged. It's looking beat up, but it's still going.
That's all my turn.
It's gonna retaliate.
Have at me.
Happy.
Does a 9 hit you? I take that as a no. Yeah. I was expecting that to be a no. Iku is also going to make a strength saving throw.
Doing
Well,
great. Doing
it's-
great, team.
just a bunch of friends getting eaten by crocodiles together.
I mean,
All
some
right.
of us are.
Yina, it's your turn.
Well, it seems like the zombies are dealt with, but now there are crocodiles everywhere, which is what we're trying to avoid. So, let's No, that won't work. That'll just okay. I was considering putting sleep on all of them, but I think that would just make Jabari fall asleep first, or Iku. Actually, not Iku. Iku has a bunch of hit points. So I'm going to cast. I'm going to look
I
at
think
this
you're
crocodile.
overestimating these crocodiles' hit points pool.
I'm gonna look at these crocodiles then. Let me check something for sleep.
You
then.
look at them. The one winks at you.
Oh, it's being slept then. All right, I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast sleep centered on this one, which should hit all the crocodiles and also Iku and Jabari, I guess.
Okay.
Here, casting it at level. I'll cast it at level 1, I guess. We'll see how many hit points I get. 25 hit points worth of creatures.
Well. Hold on. Let me find the.
I don't know how many hit points crocodiles have.
There's got to be a sleepy thing. Nope, we're getting the vial. Okay. So, what is the second one? I guess you don't really pick which the second one is.
It's the order is based if you want
lowest HP.
It's lowest HP.
Okay. Well, you spent exactly enough hit points to put those two to sleep.
Nice. Rad. But yeah, I'm just like, one of them looks at me. I'm just like, oh no, that's not how this works. And just like, kind of like make my fingers look like it's throwing dust. And it throws magic dust because they both fall
Jabari,
asleep.
you are no longer restrained.
Yay.
But it's now the crocodile's turn. Alright. Above a 10, the crocodile keeps munching on his friend. Nope. Alright. Jabari, you're getting crocodiled.
Yay.
You take 10
All right,
damage.
I'm shielding this time.
Okay.
So that's going to put me at 23. Get wrecked.
And the other one just continues chomping on Iku. It hits her for 5 damage. Wait.
Yeah.
What? I never reset Iku's health total. Oops.
Uh-oh.
Whoops. Well, she's taken 12 damage so far.
Okay, so that's fine. Cool. We're good. All right.
Yeah.
Crocodile's turn is done. Shadow is going to come help his sister and poke the thing with a rapier. And then say something witty if he steals her kill. Because it's Shadow. I think he stole your kill. Yeah, he totally stole your kill.
Yeah, with that DPS. Mm-hmm.
Man, 21 is that's nice. That's a nice hit. Chris Blatt, it's dead. Rapiers are just wonderful at killing these things. Jabari, it's your turn. You are no longer crocodiled
I'm no longer
because you
crocodile.
shielded the second one, and the other
Alrighty.
one went to Snoozeville.
Yep. So this one is Snoozeville.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
this
damaging-
one and this one are in Snoozeville.
Damn it, that fucks up Green Flame Blade. All right.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. I didn't want to wake this one up. I didn't know that this one was also. All right. Okay. So I'm going to beat on the one that's grappling Iku.
Okay.
I'm going to hit it with. Get it. Let's get it with just a regular attack. I don't want to spend my spells on crocodiles.
Sorted.
Wow.
19
You
to
hit it. Yeah, hit it with your Yikawa.
For 12.
For 12.
Damn.
That's a good hit.
Almost-
Good job.
almost
That's a-
max.
That's a good Yikawing.
That's a good Yikawine.
You Yikawa'd the shit out of that crocodile. Alright. Is that your turn?
That is my turn. I'm just
Okay.
going to poke at it till it lets her go.
Lexi, it is your turn. No more Zambos.
Alright, no more Zambos. That means I'm gonna go contribute to this crocodile conundrum.
Sounds like a good idea. I think
Oh, that's
pretty
where
good
the
call.
window is. Blah 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 blah. I don't need that. I do need this. Crocodiles. They're down in the water. Or which are the ones that are asleep?
the ones with the little bottles. This
okay,
one.
okay,
and
those
this
two. Okay, and so this is the one that's kind of coming after Jabari.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go jump on its head.
Yeah.
So I run back across.
Are you gonna smoosh it like a Goomba?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna run back across the tightrope, and I'm going to simultaneously smack it with my quarterstaff and like rake it with my hind claws as I land on top of it.
Nice.
So, okay, I miss it with my claws, but I definitely smack its face with my quarterstaff.
For 10 damages. Good job.
Yeah.
It is
And maybe-
pissed right off.
I'd probably lose my balance and fall off of its back, but I'm still on my feet because I'm a cat, and I'm a little mad because now I'm in the water.
Ah.
But,
So you're a cat that doesn't like water.
I think I want to. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that is my action there.
Cool. Iku is going to make a strength roll again.
Come on, Iku. I believe in you.
Well,
Hey! Believe
does that
first.
take an action?
Yes.
Okay.
Escape and grapple takes an action.
Well, shit. Oops, that's not what I wanted.
I mean, now she's not restrained, which is good. Because being restrained really sucks.
Yeah,
Because
it really does.
It's one of those nested conditions that really sucks.
She kind of just like dusts herself off and makes sure all of her limbs are still intact, and then passes it over to Yina.
All right. Wow, we've got kind of crazy going here. All right. She sees that it seems like Waxy is dealing with the crocodile that that's trying to kill Jabari, so she's gonna help out along with Jabari to get the one that was chomping on Iku. She cares about all of them, but especially Iku. So let's
Azaka
do-
would not like to hear that.
You know what? Azaka's not here in the jungle. She's back in Fortney and Zaru, so I don't care.
Azaka doesn't know won't hurt her.
Exactly. Also, we're an adventuring party, damn it. Alright, so what to do? I don't want to use all my I feel like there's gonna be more stuff in here, so I don't want to use too many spell slots. And sleep was already pretty useful. Let's just firebolt it. Screw it. Firebolt. It's been Firebolt's been doing pretty well so far. It's been doing pretty well. 25.
Yeah, that definitely hits the crocodile.
4 fire damage. That wasn't so good. That's fine.
It's still. Oh no, I think one of its like weird reptile eyeballs are like melted away, but
Good, I guess. I don't know.
Good.
Good. Don't like reptile eyes. Yeah, and I'm gonna stay where I am because I don't really. I am safe right there. I'm very safe right there. So.
okay. All right, so this crocodile is going to chomp upwards at Waxy.
Maxie, no.
Try.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
these things are like hella good at hitting stuff. Holy crap. You're grappled and take 4 damage.
I don't like that.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay.
Just
I
saying.
thought you were going to be like, I'm going to do some type of monk reaction. But
I'd
that's
like-
not the
One of
case.
them- I'd love to do that, but I don't have that ability on.
I'd like to lodge my complaints with the complaints department.
All right, and this other one bites at EQ and fails miserably. Probably bites its tongue. It's probably like, oh fuck, I bit my tongue.
Serves you
Probably
right.
not what happened because
Yes.
crocodiles
Serves you
can't
right.
do that. But
Cross.
Shadow's turn. Would Shadow scout or would he help? I don't know. Does he think you guys got the crocodile situation
He
handled?
probably wouldn't leave his sister to get eaten by crocodiles.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah,
All he hears is us
but-
fighting, so I'd assume he'd come back to at least look at what was happening.
He whips out his bow and he shoots the crocodile that chomped on his sister. Well, his crossbow, not his bow. Or hold on, he has he has a hand crossbow and a short bow. He's using the short bow. He hits it
Nice. Good hit.
for 12 damage, and as it dies, it releases its grip on
Thank you.
Waxy.
Hey, we killed a croc.
Just get the hell out of there before rigor mortis sets in.
Much obliged, brother.
All right, Jabari, it's your turn.
Yay! Jabari's gonna keep smacking the one on Iku. Smacking, smack.
Get it.
You hit it.
14 for 8.
It dead.
Nice.
All right, and then you got 2 napping pals. Oh no,
Yep.
are you guys gonna leave them to their natural devices because they're animals and they were just trying to eat food, or are you gonna kill them
Yeah,
because they tried to
absolutely.
kill you?
I don't need to kill them.
Yeah,
Okay,
they're
cool.
just napping.
They just
I'm
taking
gonna
a
leave 'em nap.
slumber. They just getting they slumber on,
Fine.
and then
Like-
they're going to wake up and have a nice big old meal ready for them. Unless
Yeah.
a dinosaur
I'm
comes out.
gonna just wait. I'm just gonna wait out there and try my luck climbing the trunk or the roots later. So that's my
climbing
turn.
the roots.
Are crocodiles
it.
cannibals?
Yeah, crocodiles
Oh.
are definitely cannibalistic.
Huh. Well,
Didn't know
And
that.
if for some reason they are not, they are in the Forgotten Realms in my
Mhm.
head
They
canon.
are because I said so.
yeah, that works. Makes sense. Yeah, and Yuna's just like, all right, let's go. The others two are asleep. Let's go. And they will be for
Dude,
let's find out how long they'll be asleep for.
it doesn't tell me what the challenge is to climb the
It's a
climb the
minute.
Yeah, it's only a minute. They're not gonna be asleep for very long.
route.
That's long enough.
It's long enough for everybody to leave. Just like, yeah. Just
Give
look around and
me
be
a-
like, oh.
DC 14 athletics to climb the route.
Okay, I can't do it now. I already used my action.
Oh, we're out
Or
of
are we
combat.
we're out of
We're out of
initiative?
combat, yeah.
Okay.
We aren't out of combat because they could wake up while you guys are still being goofballs, but we
11.
well, you just
Usually
you
with
get
rope.
mud all over your clothes.
Usually with rope and something to grab onto, the climb DC is only 5.
Yeah, but you would have to unlatch the rope from back here.
If
I got-
Jabari calls for
I
help,
mean, I'm using the roots to climb up,
ah,
so I'm using something as rope.
yeah, and Jabari calls for help, Yuna can levitate down there and help him up too.
mhm.
I'll
I
definitely
was
use help.
thinking of
'cause
the
it shouldn't be
difficulty
that
by the
hard.
fact that you're in
Yeah.
like chest high water,
Yeah,
wearing
I'll
armor.
I'll ask for assistance so I have advantage.
Yeah.
Cool.
And Yuna will come down there and like pull him up, try to pull him up. 'Cause she's not very strong, but she is levitating. So
Shadow's there too.
Yeah.
And all I need is a handhold. So
Everybody throws down their hand, and Jabari, with his massive hand, grabs all 4 other party members' hands at once.
it's true. He's got big hands.
Yeah, he's got big hands. All right.
Big
We
hands.
did it.
Sign of a strong warrior. Cool. Okay. Are you guys leaving the rope there?
Probably,
No.
so we can get out.
Okay.
Mm.
That's a good call.
Yeah, actually, that's a good call. Yeah, I was like, I might need the rope, and it's like, but other people have rope. We'll be fine.
Cool. All right. So, you are now on the terrace, I think is where... sorry for just looking at a blank screen there for a second. I need to move my, like, start bar to my, secondary monitor, I think. Make things a lot easier. Untamed overgrowth can't hide the fact that this garden is a haven for exotic plants that don't grow naturally in the surrounding jungles. Unfamiliar flowers, towering ferns, and even stranger plants resembling giant pine cones or lily pads spread and tangle everywhere. Bright canaries flit between them, and parrots with striped beaks squawk at you.
Cool.
Sorry about the like over the top narrator voice. I kind of started and didn't want to cop out halfway through because I'm not a coward. But
I'm glad that the Discovery Channel taught you well for your narrative. All right. Aliens. All right. So, that's what we see. That's cool. Iko, do you know where these flowers might be growing?
Well, they're purple, and they're like onions, so they grow out of the ground. I don't see them around where we are. We're gonna have to move deeper.
For my heightened position, for my higher up position, do I see anything that fits that description?
You see, like, 4 large beds of wildflowers that could include what Iku is after.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. So, yeah, I'm going to keep up 20 feet up with these trees and like basically go between these trees, just like push myself between the trees. I'm assuming.
Wait, doesn't your
Shadow
levitate
is
last
scattered.
for a minute?
An hour.
An hour.
Sleep
Damn, nice.
lasts for a minute. Levitate lasts for an hour.
Okay.
Yeah. I will check again. It just requires concentration is the thing.
Okay.
Oh, it's up to 10 minutes. Okay. It hasn't been 10 minutes yet. So I'll do it for as long as it needs. That's for 10 minutes.
Okay. Cool. So progress as you will, I
Alright.
guess.
Yeah. I'm assuming Shadow is also scouting because he's Shadow. So
Shadow is standing on the peak of this, where the terrace meets the boulevard, and peering out into the distance with his hands over his brow.
Mm.
And he says, I don't see anything. That's not Shadow's voice. Never mind.
I was like, what was that?
His voice cracked. He's
being possessed.
He was speaking in the language of the parasite zombies. Hold on a second there. Nah, never mind. Anywho.
So, do you see anything, Shadow? You see anything down there, Shadow?
A lot of plants.
I mean, that's unsurprising. We're in a jungle.
It is also a garden.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see anything useful?
That sculpture is pretty cool, huh?
Which sculpture?
He pings the T-Rex head at the end of the boulevard.
I mean, we just fought the zombie one of those, so don't know about how cool that is.
I mean, have you ever tried to make Have you ever tried to make something out of stone? It's not easy.
It's kind of cool.
Eh,
Jabari.
Meh.
It's kind of cool.
So, which way are we going?
I mean, there are flower beds, so we should probably check one of those flower beds.
One is
Don't
closest.
know which one first though.
Let's
That
closest
one.
to farthest. It seems
Oops.
logical, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Also,
And
I'm going to.
Iku knows what we're looking for, so she should probably be the one directing our efforts.
Yes, agreed. Agreed. So, Iku.
Hold on a second.
All right.
I got another thing that I need to do.
You have some sort of encounter to do.
What?
Encounters in a D&D game?
That
Never.
doesn't sound real.
No, never.
Encounters
This
aren't
isn't-
real. They can't hurt you.
Lies. Lies. Tell me on this map where the encounter hit you.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey, that's not the right. There we go. Cool. Okay. I did my thing. And Iku's
Alright.
kind of just like not zoning out, but she's like really scouring like the brushing like over here and like back here, and she like peeks over at the spider webs and she's like, okay. I mean, it's reclaimed, so what would I expect? Not seeing them. We're gonna have to cross. We're gonna have to see what we can find.
Well, we should head for the flower beds, like you said.
Yeah, you're the one flying.
Yes.
Lead the way.
Levitating.
Well,
I like raise
Iku
my,
says
I raise my
smart
quarterstaff up in the air, and I'm like, which way do you want to go?
Just punter in the direction.
Yeah. Just like towards the closest flower bed. Let's go.
Yeah, and I'll like use the leverage of my quarterstaff to
You cast me.
yeah, and
Alright.
then I follow after on foot, of course.
Cool.
I
yeah.
feel like Ina needs an air gondola.
Hey, there he is.
Yeah, it kind of is like an air gondola.
Yeah.
Hey Shadow, I did your
I
character
have
justice.
braved the elements.
Welcome
We're glad
back.
you're not dead.
Yeah.
How is it out there? I can't tell. I'm.
It was
in a
pretty
basement.
insane, man.
Yeah, I believe it.
You killed 2 zombies and a crocodile.
You
Flash
did. You
stuff going on?
got the highest kill count entering Nangor. Good job.
Yeah. Didn't even have to be here.
Nah, you didn't. You
I took no
stabbed.
parts in it. I just said I poke with rapier. I poke with rapier. I shoot with crossbow, and that was all I did.
Short bow.
Short bow. Shut up.
Yeah.
Anywho, we're off adventuring, I guess.
All right. I'm over here now, by the way.
Well, Iku, that's not the right cursor. Is it? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. That's why. Boop.
I'm gonna
Look
follow after.
alive crocodiles.
Hey, you can't stand in the same square as Iku.
Oh, I cast sleep on 2 of them, so we left them, and now they're eating their erstwhile companions.
Fun.
Yeah.
No need to murder.
Yep. All right, we'll
Yeah,
keep
They got it.
we'll keep moving towards this garden unless I see something suspicious.
So, Yina hears a familiar sound, and everybody else hears that wet noise I described earlier, and you see
Ugh.
like a slight puff of yellow dust from 2 points as you guys cross over the avenue, I guess? I don't even know what you would call that.
Alleyway?
Alleyway? Sure, whatever.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, good. More of them.
What is that stench?
They look like plant zombies. That is the best way I can describe them.
There's musk in their name. Obviously, they're going to smell.
They're vine-infested corpses, as far as I'm aware.
They're also quite musky.
We
And
need to get
yellow.
these zombies some axe, am I right?
Yes, or some Old Spice.
So
Smack it with my stick.
yes, I'll just, I guess, throw some fire at it. I don't know. They just seem a little bit annoying. We could probably go past them, but I imagine there are more of them, so we should probably clear them out systematically. That might be the best way to do it. But,
We do not want to leave too many of them to bother us.
exactly. So,
That's how you get
Plus-
overrun.
Plus,
Yep.
they are zombies, so the best thing we can give them is a quick death.
yes. All right. Just gonna start. Yeah, give him the axe. Just gonna start conjuring up another firebolt. So firebolt this one, closest one. So
Well, I think we have to roll initiative because they may have the jump on yous.
I don't know about that.
Eyes.
I mean, I don't know what gives you guys the advantage though, so that's why I'm saying.
I
like,
rolled a
it's
nat
just-
20. That's what gives.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
You got that
Heard that.
high. You got that high initiative aside from Iku, apparently.
And Jabari rolls an 18. Oh,
Whoa.
I definitely had him selected.
Wow, that
You
is.
just you need to add me in manually because it didn't.
That happened to me.
Roll
too.
again, and I'll change your number. Like clicker
Alright.
token, roll again, and I'll change the number.
Yeah.
Oop. Yeah, definitely change that number.
I was going to. I told you I would.
Definitely change that number.
Yeah,
I don't-
they had the jump on us. Definitely.
Mm-hmm. We were not prepared.
I mean, they aren't exactly agile. They may have like made you startled by their poof of yellow.
They actually
spores
got
and-
pretty high initiative though. I'll give
We're
them
like,
that.
gross.
Yeah. Gross.
Gross.
Yeah, 17, and it's like pretty much the bottom of the order. All right, Wexy, it's your turn.
Yay, I gotta go first. I'm gonna go ahead and walk over to this first dude and smack it with my quarterstaff. What in the heck?
You ain't do shit with your quarterstaff.
Alright, I'm gonna kick it with my foot.
Okay. You are embarrassed. Your tail is between your legs. You want to go home and go to bed.
Ugh.
But other than that,
Those are some
no.
shadow type rolls right there.
Ugh.
Oh, we're gonna see some shadow type rolls right now, aren't we?
Plant
like there,
zombie
I
face
very
palms
like-
for you.
I feel like this is where I very, very thoroughly attack the bush right next to the zombie.
Son of a bitch.
Oh,
Good job.
terrible.
Good job. You did it. Who got the jump on who now? All right, Shadow, it's your turn.
Wow. Wow. I see how it is. Stab.
Get him.
Stab.
Stab him in the butt.
You are muted,
Don't
by the
roll
way.
one.
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Stab him in the butt.
You did it.
Wherever. Ooh, nice stab.
You did it.
Well stabbed.
Well,
Well-
stabbed.
Well,
Talk about well stabbed. God damn.
it's not happy with being stabbed. It doesn't audibly display that, but it you can tell that it did not like being stabbed because that's usually not a good thing.
I feel like Waxy was doing the Indiana Jones thing where she was like swinging her staff around in like this elegant form or whatever, and the zombies like looking at her, and I just came and like stabbed in the eye.
Right?
It's just like staring at her like, what the hell is
Ooh,
Ah!
pretty colors, quick
Yeah.
movements, and then bluff. Anywho, Yina, it's your floating ass turn.
It is my floating ass turn. It's true. It's gonna be because I was conjured at the beginning. That conjuration is gonna turn to a firebolt. So let's firebolt this shit. I think
You
that
hit it.
hits.
Which one are you hitting?
The closest one.
Okay.
3 fire damage. Not a lot, because I don't get any bonuses to my firebolt damage.
It's still kicking. Jabari, it's your turn.
Yay.
By the way, you moved on pretty quick, so I'm stealthing.
I mean, you're in its face. I don't know what you're gonna stealth from.
The bush. I'm in the bush.
This one over here, I'm going to Eldritch Blast. Shaboosh. 12?
Did we ask you what your Eldritch magic looked like?
Yeah,
When
it
you
looks
did
like
it the first time?
Darkseid's little mazy beam.
Ah, gotcha. Cool.
It's
That
like-
does hit, by the way.
It abnormally zigzags through the air, but it's like a gold beam. Yeah. So that's going to deal 6 force damage, and it's going to pull it 10 feet towards me. So he's going to end up here. Yes.
You did it.
Come closer. To
That's
die.
very jarring to this zombie thing. It's just
Yep.
like, how am I here now? Okay,
Yep.
I guess.
And then I scoot over so that I'm blocking both of these guys. Done.
Neat. You're gonna get boinked by both these guys.
Good luck.
Boink and boink.
18 will hit.
Okay. There's your 2 bludgeoning damage.
Oh no. I only had 2 HP left. I'm dead.
Oh, no.
I'm kidding. No, I got health. It's fine.
Got health to spare.
I wouldn't say spare, but I
And
got
my axe. Okay, it's Iku's turn. Iku, I don't know. She's probably looking for flowers, and that's why she's moving so slow. But she comes over and she's just like, well, fuck it. I'm gonna whack it with my quarterstaff.
Get it.
I hope she does a better job than Waxy did.
Plus 5. Oh, that's not how you do that. She did it.
Damn, she did it.
Damn, she did it.
Damn, she did it.
Damn it. I keep doing that.
What do you keep doing? How's this happening?
I keep forgetting to put the R in there.
Oh. I'd
For
do it.
9.
Wow. Pretty good.
Cool. Alright. Her turn's over. Waxy. Back to you.
Back to me. Okay. Let's go ahead and smack a zombo.
Whap it.
Hopefully.
Hey.
How about
Yes.
15?
You do hit it with the 15.
All right, 10
Which,
bludgeoning.
you're okay, there's only one that you can hit.
There's only one I can hit.
It's dead. It's not
All right, then I'm gonna walk
it's not
over it.
animate anymore.
If it's dead, I'll go ahead and walk over its corpse, and then kick the other one.
That hits.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I just knock it down, casually step over it, and then do a roundhouse kick to the face of the other zombie.
Yeah.
Word.
Nice.
Cool. And it's Shadow's turn.
I'm gonna poke him from the bush.
You gonna what now?
I'm gonna poke him from the bush.
Do it. You just like poke your head out of the bush and like stab and then get back down
Basically, yeah.
for 13 damage. It did.
For 13 damages.
We did it.
Did it.
You did it. Cool. All right. So that happened.
Yeah.
Iku's like, shall we proceed?
That would be good. I'm going to come down now because this is going to end soon. And yeah, I'm going to...
You don't
And-
want to fall.
Yeah, so I come back down to the ground and end my levitation.
Should we get rid of these bodies? They might attract attention.
I can burn them, but
Iku's like-
otherwise...
Iku's like, what do you mean? We're in the jungle. The attention that'll attract is just something trying to eat it, and I don't think anything wants to eat that.
Also, we're in the middle of Nangalore, so I
I
don't know
don't-
what's going to attract.
I understand the concern, but I do not think there will be anything to worry about.
Okay.
I think in the future, though, considering every single one of these has been in the bush, we should probably avoid the bushes here.
Leave it to the rogue to stealth game it. We have to hide the bodies. Get the
Suppose-
ting The Metal Gear
I mean, we
Solid.
could have just dumped him in the water, but whatever.
Oh, that'll poison. Ben will poison the water. That's a good idea.
Somebody's poisoning the water.
That's not my problem.
It's
There
gotta
was
be
a
your
snake in
problem.
my boot. Okay. Well.
I mean, to be fair, it's still Nangalore, so it's
Yeah,
not
that's
like
true.
anyone lives here.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that still Iku would not be in favor of poisoning the water, just
That's
Yeah.
also true.
so you know.
Man, we want to be friends with Iku. She's our guide.
It's just gonna be one of those things where I'm like, all right, Iku, you lead. You just jump in the water. Splash.
All right, let's move forward.
What was
Let's move toward that flower bed. Let's
Yeah,
get it.
where's the flower bed at?
Right here.
Up here, due north.
Okay. Let's go.
Speak loud.
Well,
God damn it.
Probably don't want to move too fast.
Yeah. Oh, what the hell is that?
Hello.
I'd
Hello.
probably be like right here then.
Hello.
Waxy, you're getting a swing by this thing.
Sure. I mean, that's
It
not...
likes to swing.
Swang. Hell is that?
I'm sure it's fine.
Oh.
Does a 16 hit you?
Yes.
A 16 does.
Mm-hmm.
That's a terrifying ability. Oh my goodness.
Rip.
Yeah. But how much damage does it do is the real question.
16 psychic
Oh,
damage.
hello.
Damn.
Wow. Okay.
That is painful.
Yeah.
I'm not dead though, so that's good.
But that
It's weird to
Right,
me
right,
to
it
think
might be.
that like a vine touched you with its vine and caused you like grave psychic injury. Like, ugh, that's weird, but
That's
I dig
3
it.
damage. Jeez.
Yeah. So what this is the plant without the body of the other things.
Oh.
Oof. Can I like turn around and attack it?
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you like traveled through its threat is pretty much.
Yeah,
what
like
triggered
like
it.
I figure like I walk past it, brushing it aside like it's whatever regular plant, and then like it psychic attacks me, and then like I get a little bit further before I realize what happened. I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna turn around and I am going to try to hit it with a radiant sunbolt. Here we go. How about 7 radiant damage?
7, you said?
Yes. And I'm kind of pissed off actually. I'm gonna spend a key point and do that 2 more times.
I mean, it kind of made your brain explode a little bit, so.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that 2 more times. How about
Yes.
That would have been so much
How about
funnier if
yes?
you turned around and punched the vine.
no, this is
Ah!
better. I punch it with light. Doesn't
That
11.
hits, yes.
Okay. 7 more, so take a bunch of radiant damage.
20 total.
Thank you for math.
She shot a bunch of Hadokens
Most
at him.
math I can do.
This is a fun little critter. I like it. I like what it got going on. I guess we roll initiative now, huh?
It has more than 20 HP? Oh, damn. Alright. Let's roll initiative, I guess.
Generally, if it hits for 16,
Two
probably
of the zombies poked
True.
their heads out of the bushes too, so.
Son of a bitch.
Oosha.
I got the same roll! It didn't get you, Waxy, for whatever reason.
Again?
Yeah, again, apparently.
Yo, it's been super buggy anyway. Like all of
Well,
roll
that's
20
fine.
has been buggy for me. It worked for you
There we
that
go.
time.
There we go. But I should have a 14.
Yeah, I don't
Keep
know what's
going
up with
first.
roll 20 right
Like
now, but it's definitely been pretty buggy. He's a bugging out. Jabari, it's your turn.
Hey.
Or
Wait.
no, it's not. It's Sheena's turn. Sorry.
I was like, wait.
It should
no.
auto sort highest to lowest. I don't know. Or maybe I can make it do that. I'll do
Yeah,
that.
there's
We're
a
in
there's a
Sheena's turn.
filter.
Said it.
It's descent. You
Yep,
set it to be
I
descending.
said it. I said it.
Okay. Well, I have a thing in my face. I don't like that because the creeper's right there.
Yeah.
And I'm right next to it. So if I shoot at it, I have disadvantage. That's how that works in melee range.
Yeah, because you're in melee range.
All right, I'm gonna take out a dagger and stab it then.
Jeepers creepers.
Don't usually do
Where'd
this,
you get
but
them
seems like the best
peepers?
thing to do. Oh
You
wow.
Hit it. You hit it with your pokey utensil.
4 piercing damage.
Good job.
That.
You cut off one of its leaves.
Good. Take that. That's my
I
turn.
like look over it, you know, like
Have you never seen me stab something before? I did it not too long ago.
I mean, I've seen you use a knife and a fork, if that's what you mean.
Out. Get out. Jump into that crocodile-infested water.
All right, Jabari, it's your turn.
Now it's Jabari's turn. I'm gonna just move up and poke it. This way I intercept the zombies too. Yika wow.
You can wah wah west.
Thir-
From west,
max damage.
desperado.
13.
Sorry.
13.
Good job, you did it.
Damn.
For that
Man,
bad
now I want to watch
full
Wild
damage.
Wild West.
Is it still alive? Jeez.
It's still alive. Iku
I don't like it.
I don't like it at
going to
all.
fight. Is
No,
going
sir.
to fight
I like
the
it.
Zombo.
No, sir. I didn't like it. Great Ren and Stimpy reference.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
It hates.
Damn. She's real good at hitting things.
Well, it's proficiency plus her strength. So.
Yeah, it's fair. All right.
For the 8s.
She does D20 damage?
No, she doesn't. Fuck.
Wow.
That'd be great.
Wow.
Rolled really poorly for a D20.
My quarterstaff does D20 damage.
Yeah, that's probably
That's-
why I didn't question it. I was like, oh, 3, that makes sense. Well,
Oh, damn. I shouldn't have said anything.
it's a difference of 2 damage.
It's true, and they're zombies. It's not a big deal.
Shadow, it's your turn. You are right all up in that viney jam.
I am. I'm on a viney jam all up in this viney jam.
I heard you liked vines, so I put jam in your vines so you can
I do love me
viney
some
jam while
vines.
you. Okay, you hit it for
And I
18
do that
damage.
Mm.
And then I'm going disengage.
Run away.
Eight distance. 5, 10, 15, 20. Alright. Because I ain't standing next to that fucking thing.
Yina, high or low?
High.
That means that if it's high, you get hit.
Yeah, I figured. Good, good. I like it. This is gonna be fine. This will be just fine.
What
I'm
could
gonna
go wrong?
check something. Okay. Can I also?
Oh, you're so
Oh,
lucky.
I'm fine. I'm
oh,
fine.
man. Dang.
You use disengage. You can't use the hide action too.
I use my fancy footwork, not an actual disengage action.
Oh, damn! Look at that. I was like rogues, man. Rogues, and you're like
It-
swashbucklers, man. Swashbucklers.
Right. It's so good. I love swashbucklers.
They buckle those swashes.
They do.
Uh,
I stabbed it, was like, woo! And jumped in the bush.
I'm supposed to be on a 14.
You're supposed
Oh,
to be
yeah.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah,
Just saying.
Hey.
I'm
it
very
wasn't
lucky though.
intentional.
All right, because I wanna shoot some more. I wanna shoot some more at our plant buddy.
I feel like you're
I'm
just
not
like
your buddy,
photosynthesizing. You notice light at the plant, it's like
Right, you're imbuing it with extra energy.
I'm pretty sure that's That's not how plant work.
No.
It
It's
dries
I'm
out
pretty sure-
rapidly and crumbles into dust.
Yay! The sun killed it.
Poof.
Praise the sun.
Yeah, and I'm like, I like look at Ina, who had just had that, near miss, and I'm like, Ina, are you alright?
I'm just fine. Thank you for asking.
Only
You
my
don't want to be touched by
pride.
that thing. You did not want to be touched by that thing.
No, you were bleeding out of your ears. I don't want to be touched by that thing.
It is not good.
No, but we have 2 more zombies over there. Well,
You guys
there.
are
And
just
she like
having a
points around
casual
the tree.
conversation.
Right. Great. I'm just gonna move over so I can at least see them zombos.
Okay.
And then I'll end my turn there.
Okay. Well, Zombo 1 is going to whap our friend Iku. And doesn't whap our friend Iku. And then Zombo 2 is going to go whoop and then whap our friend Iku. I
Wow.
believe it leaves your threat range, Shadow, if you wanted to poke it.
I will definitely poke it.
Yeah, hit.
Poked.
Successfully poked.
Hell yeah. Look at that poking.
Yeah.
You like doing 13 damage.
Yeah.
Alright,
It's a good
Iku
number.
is going to take another slam. Come on and jam. She doesn't get hit. Okay.
By the way,
Yes.
when it turns around to see who did it, I hand the other one a dagger, and I'm like, "Holy hell, the guy!"
And now we're an episode of Animaniacs.
I mean,
I
this
mean-
wasn't this wasn't anime anyway, so.
Sort of was, yeah. Yuna, it's your turn.
All right, she's gonna move up, and she's gonna see that there are 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to let's see. She's not particularly happy, but also like she knows these things like crumble pretty quickly from a concerted effort of the entire party. So she's gonna like she still has her dagger out, and she's just like, all right, and she's gonna use her dagger to kind of like twirl around and then throw a firebolt at this one. At this one, I shouldn't double click. I should just click firebolt.
You
Ooh.
hit it.
All right. 6 fire damage.
Who has a passive perception above 11?
Not me.
I do.
You do?
I think I
do.
do. Give me just a second.
Perception above 11.
Mine's 13.
Jabari has a 9.
I have a 10, so it's the
I
it's the
have
two,
12. So
the 2 tabaxi do.
Okay.
My kitty senses are tingling.
They are. Because friend.
What in the fuck?
What?
That is
What?
not a friend.
You guys fought,
What?
you guys fought these things back at Firefinger.
What is that?
No, that's a spider.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't remember
That's
them
them
being that big.
Spiders.
Nah, it wasn't that big, but
Ha
it's the same art, so it's pretty much the same, right?
What is that? Get it away from here.
I'm a
Get
lot
it
more
outta here.
confident kicking this one in the face when like it can eat my entire head in one bite.
Get out of
Well,
here.
that's your fault for having such a small head.
I'm gonna throw something
What?
at it. Okay. I hope you don't mind.
It's not your turn, but it's Jabari's
Well,
turn.
when it's my turn, then damn it.
Wait, is it Yuna's
alright.
turn or Jabari's turn?
It's Jabari's turn next.
Okay.
Jabari's time.
Jabari, unless one of the kitty people tell you that there's a giant spider lurking behind you, you are
Okay,
unawares.
I'm unaware of the spider, so I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna punch these dwarves with green flame.
They aren't
Green
dwarves.
flame. They look like dwarves.
They kind of
Got
do.
beards.
You're right.
They got the beards and everything.
Yeah.
They're small.
They look like David the Gnome.
So the one directly beside me is the one I'm hitting first.
Good job.
And then it's leaping to the other. I don't think the leap is critical because it's only rolled damage.
Nah, it's not.
Yeah,
well,
that's
it's
unfortunate.
it's dice.
Oh, actually,
right?
hey.
Yeah, no, it's because it's dice, and dice you all are always the like crit thing. It's modifiers that don't.
Wait, so you hit the top one for the 21 damage and the bottom
Yep.
one for the 8 damage?
For the 8, yeah.
Yeah, if the fire was just like it does like damage equal to like your warlock level or something, or like your level,
It's
then I
equal
think.
to it's equal to my spellcasting modifier, which is charisma.
Oh well,
So-
then
I don't think it is because of the way it's worded, but it is rolling it. So I guess that's up to you. Well,
Hold
no,
on,
it
I need
shouldn't
to
be rolling. No,
resort-
it should
it
only
should-
be it should only be 4. Don't make it 8 because it should be 4.
that bottom one takes 4. Top one takes all that damage.
Where's... Okay. And EQ... Okay, so EQ goes before Giant Spider. But EQ sees Giant Spider and is like, I'll cover the back line. Get rid of these.
Okay.
And she whacks the spider with a quarterstaff. And she hits the spider with her quarterstaff. Quarterstaff. Damn, she's not really good at making damage happen, though.
Just gotta hit him though.
She's our tank. It's fine.
Wow, rude. I'm standing right here.
I'm so used to you being truffles and being tiny.
Even Truffles was a tank.
Rude.
Yeah, right? Damn.
All right, spider.
He just said it in no fewer words, forget you. Alright, Spider is going to bite EQ. Spider does not hit EQ. Ooh, that would have been an ouchie. Anywho, Waxy, it's your turn. You don't fear spiders, do you?
No, I went
That's
around
good.
kicking them in the face earlier. However, I have 6 hit points and I fear death. In general,
Yeah,
not
well,
spiders in particular. So I think I'm going to leave the zombos to the boys, and I'm gonna shoot some radiant sun bolts at the spider, or at least one.
pew
We'll
pew.
see.
Well, fine, pew. You only get 1 pew.
1 pew for 8 radiant damage.
You do
8
8
pews.
radiant damage.
I'm not ready to spend my other key point yet, and I can't reach it to kick it in the face. So, I just want to like climb on top of this stump.
It's not a stump, it's a tree. It just cut off so you can actually see the
Great.
rest of
I
the
want to
map.
climb up this tree then.
That tree's like 50 feet tall.
Great.
Your
So
climb
you-
speed is not 50.
It's
It
40,
actually
and I can
is.
double it for being tabaxi.
Snap. You just got kitty catted.
Yeah.
You just basically run up the damn tree.
Well,
up the tree she
damn.
goes.
I guess you're right. Shit.
Hey, she's a cat though, so she can't get down. So we're gonna have to call the fire department.
Worry about that later. It's not important.
It's an anime. Obviously, she just wall runs up the tree. Like
Yeah,
Pretty much.
that's actually
fucking
pretty
Naruto running pose up the tree.
She does all the acrobatic
See,
shit.
I was
for it.
thinking more Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, but that's not.
I mean, that's way cooler. But I was going for the classic anime.
I like being way cooler. I'll take it.
Yeah, do it. Crouching tiger, hidden dragon up the tree.
Wire Fu.
Hmm
Yeah.
Waxy has been all about the Wire Fu this game, so.
I mean,
cool
she
with
really
it.
has, and I'm not gonna back down from that now.
Okay. Shadow, it's your turn. You just saw your sister do ninja shit.
Ninja shit. Ninja vanish.
I feel like that's par for the course at this point.
It dead.
Yay!
Man, rogues do a lot of damage. Anywho, was that the end of your turn?
No, I need to do one of these.
This sneaky disappeary thing? Good job.
Yeah, that means.
Okay. Yuna?
Yeah. There's a Zamba right there, and Nico's just like basically just said, "I'll be right back," and then went somewhere because I can't see this spider.
Well, I think she more said,
I-
"Hold my beer," but
I'm sorry. I think I probably, as I turn around and start shooting sunbeams over your shoulder before I run up the tree, I'm like, damn that spider.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go see what she's talking about because I'm like, oh, that's concerning. Yeah, I'm
He's
gonna move
just
over
like
here.
looking at the zombie. He's like,
Yeah, just like I think we'll be fine. Just like looks over, sees a massive spider. Oh, oh, okay.
Not fine.
Yeah. So she's gonna cast magic missile at it.
I just like really quickly looked at the spider's art, and because of how quickly I looked at it, it became very lewd in my head, and now I can't unsee it.
I know. As soon as you stopped, that's exactly what I saw. By the way.
Okay. I'm gonna do a second level I'm gonna do second level magic missile at it. I'm gonna roll for my wild magic because I got to do that. I got a 4.
Somebody said it was a spider. I didn't even know what it was.
All right. Let's cast magic missile. Oh, I got to do it what 4 times at second level? One more dart. Okay, so yeah, 4 times. Let me do it 3 more times. So 2 force damage. 2, 3, 2.
6,
9
yeah,
overall.
You did
Wow, that was
9
terrible.
damages to the spider, man.
I did terrible damage. Holy, oh my god. All right, yeah. So yeah, she goes.
Can you roll your wild magic search?
I did. I did.
Okay.
That was the 4. That was the random
I
d20
know,
rolls.
I wasn't paying attention. Anywho, is that the conclusion of your turn?
Yes, I should use some sorcery points next time, but you know it's fine. But yeah, that's my turn. I'm just gonna duck back around the tree and just be like, "Oh, that's a big spider."
Jabari, it's your turn. There's still a zombie.
Oh, a zombie. Yeah, I'm less worried about the big spider. They got that. Yakawa. 16
Good job.
for 11.
It ain't dead yet.
Jeez, that's a tough zombie. Zombo. I'm good. That's all.
Okay, Iku's just gonna whack this thing again. So 20 plus 8. That's a hit. It's dead. It's very dead. She pulverizes its brain space.
Wow. Okay.
Killed it.
I was expecting it to be a bit harder, but all right.
I mean, I think we're also a little bit higher level than the natural encounters that arrive in this place.
Okay.
I think also you're forgetting things like spiders are they're lurkers. They're glass cannons. They're not
Fair.
meant to
Yeah.
get hit. They're
It
meant
does
to,
do a lot of damage.
they're meant to fuck you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, that
fair.
vine kind of fucking did 16 damage to you without you even knowing it existed, so...
Yeah, I'm really like I still have blood coming out of my ears, like that and I'm hiding in a tree.
Speaking of blood coming out of your ears, it's your turn, and there's still a zombie.
Okay, I guess I will go ahead and shoot a sunbolt at it from my safety of my tree.
Seems legit. Good job, you did it.
All right, six radiant damage, and then I cower.
It's dead. It's dead. Or, well, it wasn't alive, but...
Are you heading
know
back
the
down the tree while you're doing this? Because isn't it like a 50-foot tree or something like that?
I'm like 40 feet up.
All
I mean,
right.
I guess I could, but I want to take a look around before I head down and make sure we're not gonna, like, I don't know, walk into any more of those things.
Solid idea.
If you'd like, I will be more than happy to make a perception check because I am actively looking around here. You want me to roll that?
Yeah. I thought you were doing that actually.
I just want to make sure you're not gonna be like, no, don't bother.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 10. That's fantastic.
You see overgrown and ruin, and you know.
All right, I'll
Some of
shimmy
it
down.
looks different than other overgrown, and other looks different than other overgrown. And then there's cracks in some of the rocks, and there's elephant faces, and all sorts
That's a
of cool
nice boulder.
statuettes.
I like that boulder.
All right, I guess I'll just go ahead and shimmy back down the tree then. I didn't see anything else.
Well, at least we're near the flower bed.
Yes, we are almost on our objective.
I kind of like.
Very.
I kind of look around like between Iku and Jabari. I've never had to ask for healing, and so I kind of am like not sure what to say because I don't really have any obvious signs of damage. It was mostly psychic damage. So other than like a small trail of blood through out my ear,
You're just like leaking out your
showing
ear.
yeah, like so I just kind of look around and I'm like, I don't feel very well.
Yes, you are leaking. Hold on, and Jabari's just gonna like
Leaking.
touch the side of her face, and I'm gonna dump lay on hands, and I'm also going to dump healing hands. Me
Nice.
being an Asimar, I get double lay on hands. So
Nice.
level, so 4, and lay on hands is. Wait. Nope, I'm a liar. Lay on hands is level 2. So you heal 4. I don't have lay on hands yet. No, yes I do. I'm full of shit. So you heal 9.
9.
Paladin level times 5. So yeah, I have 5 points for Paladin level and 4 for my class level.
All right, that brings me up to 15.
That's the best I got.
I'll take it. Thank you, Jabari.
Of course.
I appreciate your
Soothing hands. He wiggles his eyebrows.
smile.
He probably does like the peck pop too, where it's just like.
What the hell is a
I'm
peck
just
pop?
like,
I mean, you're wearing your
No.
armor now, so it's not as impressive.
Yeah, it's not as impressive.
The,
but
the
he
armor
probably-
does bounce up and down a little bit,
Uh-huh.
so actually it is kind of
it shimmies a
impressive.
little bit.
Yeah.
You've never seen like the Old Spice commercials where what's his
I
name?
have.
Yeah, but they were like, what are the peck pops? So it's like never seen, or
I mean,
even
exactly.
The Rock, the peck pops of love.
Mhm.
Yeah, you gotta rock it. You just gotta make your pecs bounce.
So, shall we head to the flower beds, or are we just gonna stand here peck pulping?
It depends.
Let us go.
Oh, okay, we should go.
We're going.
As we walk away, my tail trails along like the underside of your arm before we head over to the flower beds.
Whose arm?
Jabari's.
Ah.
So I turned around and I don't know, maybe I'm not paying attention to where it's at.
Did you pet Jabari?
peck popping a person.
Yeah. That's one way you could. I mean, that's one way to look
Yeah.
at it.
There's only one person who's gonna notice that, and it's gonna be Iku because she's behind you. All right. So yeah, I think we just go to the flower beds, right? Or the
I
first
think-
flower bed, yeah.
You want the flowers?
Sure. If you're going straight towards the flowers, before you get too close, it's just like many of the plants enclosed in this garden are not like anything you have ever seen before. Their shapes are fantastic and their colors are like gems sparkling in the sun. Enclosed by 5 feet high walls, this strange, beautiful garden imparts a sense of serenity. Messages are deeply scratched into the walls, but it doesn't tell me what the messages say.
They're probably an ancient Chilton or something.
All right.
There are two people here who might be prepared for it, but I sure as hell am
Don't
not.
actually speak ancient children.
Damn.
I really probably should.
That's fine.
I speak Draconic and Giant.
I think you could still technically get it with like a history though.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
You're an archaeologist, right?
I am, yeah. We both
Don't
are.
they don't get a special thing for Sultan?
Things.
I didn't see one.
What's the feature for archaeologists do?
Uh,
The stuff in the
I think you have the ability to start learning it with archaeologists.
when you enter a ruin or dungeon, you can correctly ascertain its original purpose and determine its builders. In addition, you can determine the monetary value of objects more than a century old.
Yay,
Cool.
money.
All right, so you can tell us who built this, I guess. Well, you and Shadow can tell us who built this and how much things are here.
So I'm probably like excitedly looking at these inscriptions, and maybe babbling something about what they might mean with Shadow, so we can get that information.
Yep. I'm probably also like reliefs of the elephant statues and taking some notes.
These are some beautiful flowers. I've never seen these before. Anyone else here, or this is?
Iku's probably up with you guys, like peering into the flowers.
These markings. It's fascinating.
Yes, I was thinking we would take some rubbings.
Oh, that's a fantastic idea. And I like fish out a scroll and like a piece of charcoal, and I start, yeah.
Should are any of the plants that Iku described in here?
You'd have to investigate.
Oh, perhaps we can investigate.
We should investigate.
Let's investigate.
I forgot that's what we're here for. Don't.
Well,
The
guess.
ones are like, ooh, history.
Yeah, and the rest of us are like, we were here for like a job, you know. I guess. I don't know. Am I leading the investigation again? I don't know.
You are now.
I guess I am. I'm terrible investigating, but Jabari,
Okay,
will he help me?
Good.
I'll help.
All right, cool. So I have advantage on this then, it sounds like.
Good job. Teamwork.
All right. Let's investigate. 12.
You're having trouble seeing like back further into the garden. You may have to walk into it to actually know whether they're here or not.
All right. Other question. Do any of these like they're all very pretty flowers and stuff, but do any of them catch my eye that I might want to take one of them?
Do you have proficiency in both medicine and nature?
No, I have proficiency in neither of those things.
Okay, then no. They're just
Okay.
plants.
All right, they're plants. Cool. They're pretty flowers. I might take one later, just randomly and put in my hair.
Yeah,
Be like,
probably
this
a
is
good
cute.
idea.
This is cute. I'll take it.
Fetch.
Yeah, sure. 90s are here.
Anywho. So do you continue your investigation into the garden?
Yeah, I'm a little bit leery because we kept finding all those zombies.
I mean,
Like
they're
in the
kinda
plants.
pushovers.
They're kind of pushovers, but like this is a lot of plants. So like, also there are that thing that like attacked Waxy.
That's
So-
true. But that was like a vine hanging from a tree. I think you
True.
probably would have noticed that even if it wasn't really discussed.
All right, she'll hop down and just like I'm just like, I'll be careful, but if something happens, come after me.
Okay.
Yeah, so she'll jump down into the garden and look for the onion, the purple onion plant.
Okay. So by jumping down, like you're still clearly visible. It's just like there's a 5-foot wall between you. Well, not between you because they're kind of like hanging out on top of it.
Yeah.
Like sitting on top of it, like kids sitting on like a train track or whatever. I don't know. Never mind. Anyway, I need to go back to this. All right. Can you make a nature check for me?
I can certainly try.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's do it. 16.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Okay. You do see something that fits the description. While you don't know exactly what the flower looks like, it's pretty obvious that a foot radius sphere of purple flowers is somewhere in this general vicinity.
All right, I'm gonna go towards it then, because that seems like to be what I need to go to. So yeah, I'll start moving towards it.
So when you start moving towards it, it's like Iku says, "Where are you going with such haste?"
I think I found the flowers you're looking for.
Careful. Make sure you cut it at the ground. You don't want to bring the onion with you, but you don't want to cut the stem too high up, or the oils will be released.
Got it. Got it. And she takes her her dagger out again. Like, okay, I got this.
I'm like still like lining up to do a rubbing, and I like over my shoulders, like, what don't you doing here, Riku? You know what you're looking for.
Well,
They grow
yeah.
up so fast.
So yeah, I'm gonna go to the onion plant and follow Iku's instructions.
Okay. So there's like 3 stalks, I guess is what you would call them, of these plants. They're the flowering part is about a foot wide. Well, not a foot wide, but a foot in diameter, radius. One of those math things that I haven't worried about.
Diameter
since
is
8th
the
grade.
full one, radius is the half one.
Okay, so diameter. It's like a foot in diameter for each of them, but they're on like thin like stalks. So I don't know. I guess like give me a DC 10 survival.
Oh, good. All right. I've got luck points. I'll be fine. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna use a luck point.
Okay.
Reroll it. I'm gonna use another luck point. Reroll it.
There you go. All right. So, there wouldn't have been any real problem other than the oils would have released and the flowers would have been useless to Iku. But you were able to cut them efficiently and successfully, and all right.
All right. I'm gonna cut them, put them in my. Well, actually, I'm not gonna put them in my bag. I'm gonna have them out and then start walking back to give them to Iku.
Before you get all the way out, though, I need you to make a DC 10 at Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 12.
Not a saving throw.
Con saving throws is one of the things I do have. Hina is hardy.
You feel like slightly lightheaded, but move on.
Weird. Okay, yeah, I'll move on and move to Iku and hand her the stocks.
Well, that was weird.
Yeah, here they
Good
are.
job, Yuna.
Thank you.
You're growing into a real explorer.
Part of why I came to Chult.
Do you like puff your chest out with pride, or are you taking it condescendingly, or just neutrally, or
Just neutrally, just like,
Okay.
yeah, this is why I came, kind of why I came here. Thanks.
Cool.
There's a little bit of appreciation, just like, thanks.
I am awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. She's gonna ask you, because like, are we not supposed to take the flowers here, or is there some, I don't know the traditions here. I don't want to, tread
This-
upon them, so to speak.
This place is an abandoned. It's been abandoned for quite some time. It was a. Give me 1 second. I forget exactly what the lore is. Oh, it was a palace for some cruel ruler from ancient times.
Oh, okay. So, good. I'll be taking one of these flowers then.
One of what flowers?
Just one of the flowers that just one of them. I don't know.
Okay.
Something that would look good in her hair.
Oh no, what color is your garb?
She's wearing, I don't know what her like traveling garb is actually, but like she has like, she has like blue hair, so
Probably something green.
yeah, probably something
Yeah.
like green or
Green
gold.
or yellow, yeah.
Yeah.
So you find like a golden flower with large petals, but not so much to be obscuring of your vision, and you put it behind either your left or your right ear. I guess.
Nice. Yeah.
You
And then
look
she-
fucking fabulous.
Thank you. I'm glad. All right, she's gonna hop out of the garden because she's a little lightheaded, and there's probably something in here, but could be nothing.
Is that you saying that out loud as Yina, or is that you saying it as?
Me saying out that loud as player. Kind of just like I should probably just I don't need to be in here too much longer. Also because the archaeologists are at work.
And Iku kind of like thinks and is just like, well, you did just jump down and then bend down and then stand back up. We haven't really been paying attention to our water supply. Are you sure you just aren't dehydrated?
Well, oh, maybe? I don't know. I think I'm fine.
Well, I figure with that we should rest for provisions.
So, do we need a rest or do we want to keep exploring?
That is entirely up to you all. Our guide thinks we should rest.
This is more of like a story rest than a like I need hit points rest.
Oh, then 100%. Then it's like,
Yeah.
It's a good point.
Plus we're 3 minutes away from the end, so.
That would do it. Well, then yes.
That'll do it.
That'll deal it. That'll
I
learn
feel
you.
like it works anyway because we're definitely like that we can look at.
Yeah, we got the archaeologist doing the rubbings. We got I don't know what Jabari's doing.
Jabari's just kind of watching.
He's
being
Jabariing.
He's Jabariing.
It's like you do.
Sitting on a dock in the bay, wasting
snap.
time.
I just noticed that. Thanks for the raid, Smitty. I appreciate it. But we're about to wrap up.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, perfect timing.
But yeah, I guess I will flip back. We'll call it here. It's middle of the day. Like, it was just like, oh no, we made it through like the morning hours. And now it's like early afternoon. But yeah, we'll pick back up next week and see where we go from there. There's still much of Nengalore to explore. I'm sure that Iku is not going to settle for 3 stalks when there could be more. So we'll continue. Flip back over to the video call.
We will find all the weed.
On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z, the party gets stoned. Oh, my hair is crazy right now.
Yeah, I don't know what that's like.
Yeah, nope, never had crazy hair.
Never.
Yeah, I don't know what that's like either.
All right, well, thanks everybody for hanging out. Sorry that it was a shorter session tonight, but we'll be back next week, barring any unforeseen circumstances that I'm not expecting to happen. And yeah, we should start on time that next week.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, right? But let me go ahead and I guess start with Kelsa, who is Shadow. Why is that a thing? Why did everything get? Because
it was because I
you
dropped.
Out. Yeah.
It was because I dropped. So it's been broken for a while, I think.
Yeah, but we haven't had it up, so it's been fine until now.
Hello,
Now it's gonna
I'm Kelsa. I play role-playing games on the internet. I enjoy this game a lot. I also enjoy the game I play on Mondays, which I talked about a little bit at the beginning, which is Mobile Frame Zero Firebrands is the system. The game is Love and Banterful Skyfist Dive, where we are sexy mech pilots in an underwater city. And there is love and war and drama. And so that's really fun.
All essential elements to any underwater mech drama.
Exactly. I also play over on the Greyhawk channel Savage Tide on Tuesdays. And I just finished a piece of art for this that I promised I don't know, what was that, a month ago?
Aw.
Of Yina giving back the mask to Azaka.
Oh, you finished? Did you post it anywhere?
Yeah,
I would've
she
I
posted
did.
it earlier.
Yeah.
I just
Ah, I
posted
didn't
it. First,
see
I
it.
posted it privately in the Tomb chat,
Mm,
well, the Tomb art chat, and then I posted it on your art sharing.
that's a good
I should
picture.
check
I
these
like
things
it.
out.
I likes it. It's a good picture.
Yeah.
Yina and Azaka, the real ship.
You're never gonna live it down. I'm sorry, Saint.
Air Tiger. That's the ship name. Air Tiger.
Well, it's a wrap.
Yep.
Game's over.
You're
folks.
welcome. I
Nailed
just
it.
thought of it.
Now I'm dead. You can find me on Twitter at Kelsa, Twitch and YouTube. It's Kelsa Delphi, and I tweet about stuff when I'm going live on other people's channels as well as my own. And you can find not only all of Skyfist Dive, but also the original Love and Banter Fill on my channel, as well as some Blades in the Dark playthroughs that I've done both on my own channel and other people's channels, and some other cool stuff. But really, Blades in the Dark and Mobile Frame Zero Firebrands are two of my favorite games of all time. So, of course, I'm going to talk about them.
Cool. Did you ever start that Android game?
Not yet. I'm still looking for a cast. I want people who know the setting. That is my requirement.
I'm reading through Shadow of the Beanstalk right now. If that means
I will
anything.
take that under consideration. I've gifted like one of the Android novels to one of my friends so that she can read it and learn about this game. And I'm trying to convince one of my other friends to come and play the Android board game to indoctrinate her into the setting.
Mhm.
Ideally, I would love it if I could get like those two and maybe one other local person, and then partner with my friends over at Time to Tabletop and do an in-person session being streamed.
Word.
Um,
Yeah, in person's nice.
but
Were you aware that Far Verona switched from Stars Without Number to Genesis?
yes,
No, I didn't know that.
I did
Mhm.
see that. I haven't been paying a huge amount of attention to Far Verona, but
Yeah,
I did see that.
Season 2 is starting up in July, but so far it's kind of just been.
They pick
The
new
stuff.
cast people.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, who's on
it's
it?
a really good cast. It's Vanna, Elspeth, Mark Stade, and
DJ Wheat.
DJ Wheat. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Wheat's
All right,
back.
Mark is back for some more space dramas.
that sounds amazing. Honestly, I'm looking forward to the show. I've given up on the side chat because it's just too much.
It's a lot. It is.
I tried really hard in the beginning. I made a character, I made some lore, I drew my character, I did a bunch of stuff. I loved it. Then it just got to be so much so quickly, and I'm really glad that I was not actually chosen to be a faction rep because I would die.
My faction died, so
Hey,
Rip.
my faction died technically as well. First. So
I mean, sure, yeah, but y'all weren't bound to die. We were.
yeah, that's fair. Vela kind of killed themselves, but
Mhm.
we blew up the library with us, so that's pretty cool.
Yes.
All right, Chris, Reese, it's your turn.
I am Reese Dragon. I take care of my sick child and fix cars. You can find me doing those things mostly, unfortunately, because that seems like I have no time to stream lately. But
Third time's the
on
charm.
the off chance that I actually have time to stream, you can find me at twitch.tv/ReeseDragon. And hopefully outro and myself. And I think you were thinking about what talk show that we were talking about.
Yeah, I haven't really put much real consideration into it other than it would be really cool to do. So
Because definitely we should go over some of the E3 stuff because there was a lot of really good E3 stuff to digest.
Yeah, E3 has consumed the beginning section of my week, so
So
I am
that may
ready.
be a thing at some point soon.
Maybe. We'll see.
So that's what I got.
St. Guard.
Thanks for coming, folks.
Hi everyone, my name is St. Guard. I'm a variety streamer, sometimes GM of tabletop role-playing games. Usually you can find me on my channel doing something, strategy games, role-playing games, something else entirely. This is literally the intro I do every single stream, so I've got it down to a science at this point. I have been lately playing, I picked up my Divinity Original Sin 2 playthrough up again, and I'm rotating that with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, because we're finally on the third game of the trilogy. The last case of Justice for All just took way too long, and we finally finished it. But yeah, I'm doing that. I also do role-playing games things here and on Mondays over on Party Wipe Games with Rindis, who GMs our Masks game. So come check that out as well. I also do if you want to talk about role-playing games, I'm down too. I'm currently on and off making a Blades hack for The Legend of Korra. So if you want to know more about that, let me know, and I can tell you more about Republic City by Night, which still needs a new name. So
No, that's perfect. Just
yeah,
leave it.
it's
Because eventually, bloodbenders will just become vampires, so it's fine.
Yep, pretty much.
Word. Rindis.
I want to see a bloodbender frenzy. I'm just saying.
Right? All right. I'm Rindis at Party Wipe Games, both on Twitter and here on Twitch. You can catch us most days, currently Mondays, Friday, Saturday, and we are starting up on Sundays, alternating Sundays, and then playing various games. We play Mass, as was mentioned, on Mondays. On Fridays, we play a 5th edition conversion of Star Wars, where I play a Mandalorian bounty hunter, and it's awesome. Saturdays, I run Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and Sunday alternatings, we are picking up Ghosts of Saltmarsh, which I'm going to be demoing a witch class that Outro had shown us all. So I'm going to be converting my wizard over to that witch and checking that out. If I'm not there, you can catch us on our buddy Forgebreaker's channel on Twitch, where we play Storm King's Thunder, his homebrew Civil War game, and on the alternating Sundays, we play another game of Tomb of Annihilation. And so, yeah, pretty much all of my days are booked up with RPGs.
That's the
and I'm
life.
sure Tuesday.
As it should be.
Yeah, as it should be. And I'm planning on putting Tuesdays back in the rotation too, because currently I don't have anything there.
Word. Well, I'm Outro. This is my channel. You know who I am. I mostly do JRPGs and tabletop games. We're starting a Burning Wheel game on Sunday with a couple people that we may be familiar with, may not be. They hang out in chat pretty often. I see Snowball here. I sees you. But it's going to be alternating Sundays at noon Eastern, because we have people on the West Coast and people in Central Europe. So it's noon on Sundays is the only possible time for it to work out. So
I've done that kind of scheduling.
I did it too. I'm doing it right now with my my Carmen the Dark game on Sundays. It's the time.
I mean, actually, technically, I'm doing it on Tuesdays with I already lost the name of the game that I'm in.
Wow.
Savage Tide.
There you go. You did it. But yeah, we're going to be our Burning Wheel game. I'm going to be putting out a primer of the setting burner that we did. It's going to be fairly Middle Eastern inspired. I'm still working on a hack to make Jinn a monster, burned up monster, but it's not really a monster, which makes it kind of complicated. But anyway, goats are super important and they're rad, and also, yeah, it's a good time. Beyond that, like I said, JRPGs, still finishing up Persona 3. I've kind of taken a week and some change off because I grinded that super hard in May, and E3 was this week. And yeah, I'm looking to see what's after that as far as video games go, and potentially considering adding another RPG to my weekly menu. But yeah, with that, I guess it's time for us to go. Thanks everybody for coming. Have a good night.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.